Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a couple.
Oh, hello, Grim.
Why don't you go introduce yourself to him?
New face.
I don't know who actually joined us, to be fair.
Tris.
New person. There you go.
Ah.
Hello?
Who are you again?
Name is Damien.
Say, pleasure to meet you.
Where are you?
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Yes, pleasure to meet you too.
Your name?
My name is Crimron, but you can call me Crim for short.
Alright. And you?
Ferrari Pixie.
It's good to meet you.
Is this a meeting?
No, not really. We're just hanging out.
No.
We're just hanging out, Tina.
Okay.
I haven't been around.
Oh, okay.
I'm just reintroducing myself.
It's like a clown car. It's like a clown car. Everyone's trying to fit in.
We mean a clown cart here. We don't know what a car is. We know what a cart is, though.
A mustache.
Clown.
Why?
No, a cart. Like a horse on a cart.
It's the jester cart. It's the jester cart. It's fine.
Yeah.
Jester.
Oh, I should really put this away.
I don't think she
I should really put this away.
Some that around.
I'm sorry.
I'll put it back.
Here you go. Here you go, Dad.
I don't think she heard you.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what?
It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about
Not
it.
you, her.
Oh.
You
I'm gonna
can
make
assume
some
that.
sandwiches.
I know, right?
You want a sandwich?
Oh, now she could hear me though.
Oh no, I'm
Almost
I had like a
Why are you
5-minute nap,
infinitely
but a
sitting like
beastman attacked or some shit. You miss a lot just having a nap.
Beastman attack.
Can
Where?
you guys like sandwiches? Okay.
What, him?
You guys like sandwiches?
What's a sandwich?
He was attacked by gnolls.
No.
Everything.
Bread with food in
Oh,
them.
no, so.
Bread with like
Or a gnoll.
cheese in the middle.
We were talking about
Those things, I must say, those things are brutal. All right, one of those, they had a giant claw, like the size of almost two of my fists put together, and it went straight through my shoulder. It didn't feel
So about the
nice.
size of my fist.
Yes. It didn't feel nice. I'll say that much.
Well, they think they're starting to wake up, so yeah.
Oh,
Hey, Tina, dear, can you start making some breakfast for this one? Can you make some breakfast for them?
Are they okay? Yeah, of course.
They've been healed up. They're fine. Just make some breakfast for them.
What are you
Make
doing?
sure they have some nice to eat when they wake up.
Okay, then I will make them.
What are you doing?
Trying to get the apples, but they're higher in the tree than.
You want
Just
us to get you
just
one?
climb the tree.
Perhaps.
Have we never climbed a
Yeah,
tree
just
before?
climb it. It shouldn't be too hard.
Hey, if you want to climb it.
You just gotta.
it's rude,
You,
right?
you just gotta.
Oh.
Okay, you know
Hold
what?
on,
It's
wait,
okay.
where oh, never mind. I think she's gone.
She makes it easier than it looks.
Which way?
Right on the branch up there.
That one right there.
Oh crap.
You know, I could have just done this, right?
I got it.
What the heck are you doing?
They're trying to
We're
get
getting
an
apples. Well, as I see, as you know, we might need some kind of like climbing practice. Because a lot of us don't know how to climb.
What are you whistling at?
Don't mind me. I'm invisible.
Being suspicious. Okay. Fine.
They didn't make it a toggle.
It's fine. Anyway,
I didn't use the.
since Kai doesn't seem to be here
I
today,
see.
everyone's in the
Otis is
training
doing
arena.
something.
Morning meeting day. Morning meeting time. Hello, welcome to the morning meeting. Who are you?
All right then.
Stranger.
Stranger
Otis,
danger.
back up
Starts at
now.
7.
Excuse
Otis,
me,
back up
sir
now.
or madam.
How do you know that name?
I know much about you, of our relationship together.
Oh, is this your
Oh,
ex?
it's one of those. Back up.
Is this your ex? Oh,
Oh,
yeah, we're backing up
no.
here. We're not getting involved in
The
this.
man whose face you wear died a long time ago in my arms. I don't know what you want. I was willing
Okay,
to
so it's
trade
not
All
like
I
that.
want is what I know.
We were having some coughs today.
Somewhat.
You are
some
the only
coughs.
one I need. And then I'll be complete.
Cough.
You not cough as a human? Yes.
Cough as in like coughing, like actual, like that.
Yes, we are talking about coughing.
Oh.
Does it not lower your voice a little bit as a human afterwards?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Throws you off.
Drop the sword.
I didn't.
Otis.
The sword.
Otis, they have the sword. They have the strength of steel, so they're gonna throw you.
Oh, that didn't work.
Should we go help them?
Yeah.
No.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Don't help him just yet.
Out of the way.
Okay.
Back off.
No. Put the sword down.
We'll just be making it worse at some point.
Reasonable adults here.
Hello.
Yes,
Something isn't personal again, lately.
Hello.
And if he's as strong as steel, then you know it might be bad to attack him. Regardless.
I have not seen you around before. Are you
I mean,
new around here?
I'm new. Yes, I just joined the Red Guard. Red Guard.
Ah, okay. So
Wall Guard.
nice.
My name is Nanemone. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Nane.
My name is Triss,
I'm an
or
My name is
assassin.
Crimron.
Trisyra.
Perhaps I shall return
Uh,
later when we'll have less interruptions.
Usually people don't introduce themselves as, but
Well, a former assassin.
yeah, fair enough. I tried to be a little bit more discreet because I didn't know how they would react to knowing about me, so but they seem to not care, so
As long as you're not killing people now, it should be fine, right?
that guy's mana was just as.
yes,
crazy
I
as
am
we don't
totally
have
not
to.
killing anyone at all. At all.
Where did you go? Come back and fight.
Trying to get me worried.
No, don't worry about it.
They teleported.
It's gonna stand over
Says the
here.
one that just
But yes, nice to meet
walks
you.
behind someone.
already getting kind of crazy.
Well, I don't
Yes,
like to
that-
be in
that's
front
me
of
as
somebody,
well.
so
Are you okay? I'll make sure.
Currently, our Captain Steele is busy with some matters.
Oh my god.
If it wasn't for you, I mean.
But if you want to
Understandable.
introduce yourself to them,
I already there. We held a ceremony of new people.
oh
So,
yeah,
and
you know, I
what's
think I
the
remember
one-
seeing you over
You
there.
got a lot of power though.
yeah, like Steele already told me that that they hired a former assassin, and I joked that he's cheating on me. So
I'm sorry, Triss. Like, what we have is special is just. I don't know what to tell you.
no,
It just
no,
happened.
it's good to have more than one of us. You know, there's if we were being attacked and they were coming from the beach,
Basically, I can just
like each one of us could take a side, like left side or right side.
not listen to
I mean,
anything.
yeah, but I don't think she got my joke.
Maybe,
I don't think she got my joke.
I did. It just wasn't funny.
maybe help you overcome
Yeah, well, you're not funny.
weird.
I'm funny all the time.
Plus,
This
it's good to have
conversation
some
is
more,
funny.
Plus, it's good to have some more people who are willing to do a little bit more cloak and dagger stuff if we ever have to have it. A little bit too personal.
I know how to make poisons.
I'm very sure if I can do it, you can do it too.
Yep.
Not feeling too good.
Oh,
And
hello.
some antidotes.
Pulls out a
I'm
bottle.
awake.
Want to try some?
You want some
Hooray.
pancakes?
Of course.
Okay, I believe Tino's making pancakes in the barracks. If you want to go get some pancakes.
Is it rage?
There she goes.
Why not?
Without any hesitation.
Pops off.
Smells
She's
like
like, say
cinnamon.
less.
How do you?
Say less, dude.
I know. It's delicious.
Let's see.
Yes.
What is it?
Did you just drink poison?
I am.
I
a
have been
normal
fed
human being.
poison since I was a kid.
I got all the potions
I'm
ready.
poison resistant.
Uh-huh. You might want to go check on Seven. Something weird came out of his head.
I don't think that's really healthy,
on.
but hey, I mean, you're still alive and kicking, so I guess it must be something right.
When you're hiring
Wait, you're
assassins,
drinking poison?
yes.
But here's what
I'm not sure why
Oh,
people are
yeah.
surprised that an assassin is poison resistant. If you pour poison into someone's drink and they have you test it, it's
clear the way.
Pardon me.
Coming through. Like
What happened?
it's usually huh.
When a Tempest
Oh,
man
sorry.
tried doing mind magic stuff, then fell unconscious.
Oh, so normal day. But if you're trying to
This is gonna be
poison a
fun.
target and you sip poison in their wine and they ask you to taste it to make sure you didn't poison it, it's usually a good thing that you don't die from the same poison that you're trying to make them drink. So yeah, they...
Is the Guardian walking around?
So instead of splitting bones apart, like
That's no.
like in
That's never happened before?
mindset,
Never.
then
I mean, I've always
You always
noticed...
stand by the
fucking
Nexus.
bones in a more calm and focused mindset.
Oh yeah, those sentinels are pretty strange, but I've never seen them walk around before.
A sentinel.
What?
Churning.
yeah,
That's
it's
what I've been
a
calling 'em.
golem that's... They're usually in the Nexus as a protection.
Okay, you have to catch
I've
me
only
up.
been here a couple weeks and I've never seen them leave it, but
Well, she needs
Steel's
help
been
with
here
fucking
longer than
controlling,
I have.
like this power.
He's
that
probably
she
been
has.
here since the
Rage.
beginning, since they moved into Redwall, so...
May I ask your name again because I couldn't hear over people talking.
Oh, no, it's perfectly fine. Or Trisyra?
Bruce?
Definitely. If
Yeah,
you
Tris.
know anything about rage?
And
Definitely your
short
guy.
for Trisyra?
Yeah, I don't think he's
Trisyra.
around right now, but when he
Tyra.
shows up, talk to him about
Yep.
it. I'm sure he'll help.
Trisyra.
Don't worry about it, elves have weird
Don't
names.
worry, I'll be your
I call you
stand-in for
Sai.
now. I can pretend to be angry and then
What's his status?
Sure?
wait. I can't pretend.
Okay. You could call me either Nane or Monet.
Alright, Monet.
Is sharing out, but it is of a case that this person who
Who may you
has
be,
died
Mr. Samurai?
for some reason back. But there is another
I'm Wayne.
reason that we are not sure about.
Right.
That's me.
Just an
Wayne.
average adventurer.
Sir, like, what would be better?
Mr. Kai is talking to
Kai's
a
over there.
I see.
other friend who happens to have
So.
information, unless Mr. Seven wants to talk to you himself.
But,
We do not want to
yes.
It's good to know that there's another one of my type here.
Yeah. I am also former assassin. Long story short, I escaped the whole organization that took me in as a kid and trained me and basically
Who was that guy?
trained me since a kid to be an assassin. So it's been a
I'm an umbral. Yes, that umbral.
rough 2 years escaping them, to be honest. They don't like getting rid of losing their assets.
Apparently, Seven's an umbral.
Aye, resident umbral.
My clan was disbanded.
Alright, my
I was raised
crashed.
in a clan of
We're trying again
assassins.
Oh,
Hence the tattoo branded on me.
so you're also a former child assassin.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
kind of, I think.
Not an older brother.
I was told
Weird
by
question.
Lack of a better term.
others
Your world
that came by.
Was magic also very limited?
His name was, well, he didn't have one. He won't
Rare. It's a rarity.
threes because he was the third.
It wasn't rare on my world, but it was more, I guess you could say tribal.
But he died in my
But I guess
arms
you're
over
in,
15 years ago, so
we didn't happen to be in the same organization, it sounds like, so that's good.
No.
So, undead. Okay. We can
My
go
family
undead, right?
The marking
was.
would have given it away, but I was still a little worried. Because they could have changed a lot in 2 years.
We know that Umbros
There
have
are
the
some
ability
cases
to
where
run
things
things.
are risen to
No,
are not
my
necessarily
whole family died.
All 7 of us.
True.
Except for the first, who lost
I'm
his
sorry to hear that.
form.
We helped
Nothing
this.
to deal
We
with
helped the
curses, leave me out of it.
daimyo of
I
ours,
hate
and
curses
she betrayed us.
Undead.
Okay.
I don't know what happened to my
There is always
parents.
the chance that it could be of some sort of
That's
humongous
kind of how I ended up with them.
Those are very,
Is
very near impossible to make.
I walked into my parents getting murdered, and the murderer, stabbed them with the dagger, and either because they wanted to frame me and that was their intention, or maybe they were shocked seeing me walk in while they did it. Either way, they dropped it. They jumped out the window. In our world, there are no featherweight kind of magic.
We can take him down.
So when the little girl cried to the guards that some murderer killed her parents and jumped out the window safely and landed on the ground. I tried to tell you my whole thing, and you're like, "Oh, it's not a problem."
Oh, you mean that? No. I thought you were talking. I thought we were talking about was what happened. Like as it happened. I thought like it was something that just happened. Is what you were current. I didn't know it was. I remember that.
Oh yes, murder happening everywhere. Ooh.
If my parents were here, Kai, they would still be alive.
Maybe perhaps.
Well,
yeah,
they wouldn't be spirits, I guess I should say.
Stuff happens like every moment that you never know.
Anyway, I'm gonna have a patrol around town. Okay, I'm gonna go have a little walk around.
Go ahead. I'm still looking for Tempest.
Hey, that's the guy that bonked me in the head.
Indeed.
Why did he bonk you in the head?
I remember doing it.
I have no idea. I'm good. You.
But you were being an idiot, but that's fine. Look, bygones be bygones.
I lived enough.
You said something very silly.
But yeah,
Really, I don't remember what I said.
they jailed me. They put me in the cell. They were going to execute me. And then that's when they came and rescued me out and started training me. So,
Oh, wait, hang on.
including injecting me with just about every poison, bringing me to near death, reviving me with magic as well as antidotes to basically make it so I'm poison resistant and alcohol resistant.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I'm somewhat poison resistant.
No, that's me.
That's a handy thing to have.
But not as much
So
as
am
you.
I, but as you can tell, because of the lack of internal organs.
I mean, I'm just gonna double check. Yeah.
It also doesn't help that I can't eat.
What are you doing? I'm already.
Oh no, it's just been a while since I've been poisoned.
It doesn't come without a cost.
You say nothing.
You have to maintain it. You have to ingest poisons consistently, and every so often you have to do stronger poisons that basically it's incredibly painful.
Medically checking you.
Usually I wait until I'm not in town and people don't have to see me writhing on the ground near death.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
where they don't have to watch that.
Doing it in a private setting might also be smart. Not in the street.
That's what I meant. Is usually I've been on the run. This is the only time that I've stayed in one place. But usually, if I did have to stay in a place, like if it's been a strong winter, I try to do it in an incredibly private place where I don't have to worry about them taking me to a doctor that will do the opposite of what I need them to do. So.
Yeah, that's true. See, I just went the full step too far, I think, and I just got rid of all the things that could make me poisoned by literally becoming a skeleton.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of funny. The very first day I was in Aether, I spoke to this big giant lizard that said that people would often volunteer to be skeletons. didn't initially believe him, but after I was here for long enough, I kind of realized that that's probably a possibility.
Tris, you're coming with me. We're going on a mission
Oh,
across the seas.
there's a whole realm of people.
Well, I'll see
There's a whole
y'all.
realm of liches.
I'm your physician. I have to make sure that you're healthy.
We will let it pass for this time.
Careful, friend.
Hello, big brother.
Jackson,
He's still
people have
past-
come for Enzo, and I want you to accompany me on the way there since you were there when this happened.
Alright, buddy,
come on.
Who is he?
That's this
Wait,
man.
Enzo?
This man is Enzo.
Maybe by the name of Kai, like a spirit.
He's a friend of Tempest, from what I know. Hello, that is me. I am Kai. I'm currently carrying an unconscious person, so if we can walk and talk, that'd be great.
That's fine. We can do that. My name's Roger. I work over at the Forge here in Redwall. I noticed like none of your training weapons seem to ever get any service. Like this haft is like half cracked.
Yeah, we could really use the service.
Next time.
I mean, I can do that. It's replacing some materials
What if you have
to do so.
I'm more than willing to pay you whatever needed.
As you carry this man, he feels like an absolute corpse, breathing,
I made some
but
pancakes in the house.
he is
Anybody want
still.
some?
Is it not for this extra
That's a
armor
lady up
that
I
is
don't.
showing? Yes.
Steel. I have been summoned by a personal friend. We are going to the place of Balam, if you remember from the Festival of Death. I will be gone with, as well as Jackson and Triss. You and the rest of the squad leads will be in charge of Redwall during my absence. Keep it safe.
The lady abides.
We're super
Oh,
strong.
no,
That
nothing's
would
happening
raise
here.
a similar
It's
thing
all
to you.
burning.
Get all these up then. I'll send you the bill later, Kai. Thanks.
Explosions
Gather
everywhere.
these
It's
up.
just like the war 400 years ago.
Just send the bill to Steel. He'll pay for it.
Understood.
I can pay for it. I have gold.
Oh, he's a dragon. He has.
Chris,
Yeah.
Jackson,
They're going on.
stay close, alright?
All right.
And be very respectful. We are going to see a very good friend of mine.
The clatter of jewelry and steel as two acolytes pass you.
So are they royalty?
They are acolytes of a friend of mine.
No, your friends, are they royalty?
Oh, I do not know. I know that I saw him talking with Tempest, and so I assume they are friends, which means he has a connection to Balam, most likely. Whether it be through...
Kai, you remember in your talks with her how she said that she was a lead worshipper of Balam. Things wrangle on your mind, and you think that in a moment of power, there's religion and state. You surmise that she might be the former.
I'm curious what she wants with Enzo, then. Pardon me. Do-do-do. Well, let's get going. Do-do-do-do-do.
The acolytes come close to the portal, and they ring up an odd signature going straight to Balam from this Nexus portal. And from there, you shall be able to make your way to Balam.
Oh God, Kai.
Alright.
Alright, players, welcome. Now, we are on this nighttime kind of way of the map, only because we couldn't get the actual one we wanted to work, so we will make do. We will treat this kind of like very early morning.
It's storming.
Instead of
Could just be a
nighttime.
foggy, yeah.
It could just be very stormy, but for you guys, it's very dark from your travels. So you took the Nexus portal from Redwall, I would assume, and it landed you here in the land of Rove. Now, it did still take you a little bit of ways to get to here, but how strong is Kai to be able to carry this man?
I'm a farmer boy. I'm a main marshal.
You're a
I didn't
farmer
have
boy.
magic until like a couple
This is
months
true.
ago. I wrestled bulls and bears. I'm stronger than the average human.
You are still easily carrying Enzo with a little thought to it, really. Now, for all of you, your shoes will be a bit muddy as you come here to the city proper. More of a trading town. Kai would have instructed you on how to get here. Or Enzo as your guide. Now, for all of
Enzo's
you,
unconscious.
He's unconscious.
That's why I'm carrying him.
Big twosies.
I thought it was just because you were princely. Oh. Right. So,
servant.
Kai would have guided you, and I would assume you guys are kind of like helping him out.
Yep.
And kind of like protecting him. Okay. Are you fellow Redwall? Are they Redwall
Yes,
guard?
they are Redwall guard.
Yes.
Okay. Tracking. All right. Do you guys have a particular rank within the guard?
They are normal guards. We only have like 4 ranks: recruit, guard, squad lead, captain. All the squad leads and the second captain, so my vice captain, left him at Redwall because honestly, I'm more scared of what I'm going to come back to Redwall than what's going to happen.
Gotcha. Okay. You two have essentially been escorted by 2 of these lovely acolytes who kind of take stock of you as you reach this trade town proper. But once you get here, their kind of professional facade starts to come back to them as soon as they reach this. Any kind of unprofessionalism was more to kind of bond with the group a little bit. But otherwise, now it's all stiff backs straight on. So, for all of you, it is still raining. We've got a little bit of thunder kind of booming off in the distance, but you have reached this place. So, DMs, let us go ahead.
Tris, get on my left side. Jack, get on my right side. Let's make this look real good.
Players, get into position.
On your radial.
There you go.
Oh, I guess also,
I do have a couple of
real
DMs
quick.
to help me as well. Yes.
We have sending stones between the guardsmen.
You have sending stones. Good to know.
I bought them for everyone.
All right. If you are in Discord, are you in a channel to be able to?
Yes, we are in RP Aether too. So
All
we're
right.
good.
Whenever you need to do your sending stone, just kind of hold your hand to your ear, kind of like mimicking the motion of. This would
That's what
be
we always
accounting
do.
to activating. Yep. And just say whatever you need to say. All right, players, NPCs, DM, if that is all, we are going to go ahead and start this session. So, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guards are up.
You know, I haven't known Enzo long, but at this point I feel like we're friends, you know?
Are you sure about that?
I mean, I carried his unconscious body through, you know, the entirety of Balam. Hello.
A visage immediately in front of you.
Familiar one. To a
Yes.
degree.
Oh, no, it's not just me. We're here. Of course, I don't come alone. Now, I'll say this once. You have a nice mage. A corpse of a mage, but still a mage.
Corpse
We
is a
can-
bit rude, but
I'm a realist. Kai was your name, was it? I almost forget from last time.
yes, my name is Kai.
So, I think it would be best of all and everyone here if you were to hand that one over and leave.
Yeah, sadly I'm gonna have to say no to that, because kind of promised to watch over him, you know?
Ah, that's sad, that's sad. I thought we would have had a little bit of more fun. Although... Men, acolytes, come on, let's bring them. What, you thought I was going to stab you? You thought I was going to take him?
I thought you were going to try at least. Wouldn't have been the first time.
No, I have a good enough pay. I have a good enough tie. No, the lady has much larger plans for you all.
Kai, you look upon the man's eyes. He's serious to a degree, but you know there's something off about this strange guidance and introduction. You kind of look to your fellow group, and you're being escorted by a group of well-trained assassins in far-off land.
Come on. Oh, you must be tired from your travels.
Not that tired. Used to it.
Well, as it's always rainy in the swamps of Balam, we welcome you.
To all of you, the rain patters across the roof above you as you seek refuge towards the shrine.
I don't get my fun today, but she requested me to not touch you. I think you would understand.
Didn't want to have to hurt you either, so the feeling is mutual.
Sure, you'll try. Lady? Or at least my lady. They're all yours.
Stay close.
Have fun. Men, let's go.
Pleasure to see you once more, Lady Albina.
You approach this figure, and as you do and give your introductions, the acolytes ready their spears.
Just like last time.
Acolytes, kneel.
Kneel for Lady Albina.
How strong is your resolve, Kai?
Very strong, I'd like to think.
And how has this come to be that one of my blessed has fallen as such?
Well, Mr. Enzo here. I was talking with some friends about a situation that was happening in Redwall. An individual that we believe to be a terrorist of some kind had went a bit insane and kept repeating the same phrase over and over again. Enzo had requested to try and search through their mind for any answers to the said questions that we had. When he attempted to, he fell unconscious, and he's been like this ever since.
Looking at Enzo, you would see him unconscious. Still breathing, still full of mana, but unconscious. It's surprising. You've seen others try to meddle with your blessed before. This, by even the briefest of observation, this is something that you yourself have not messed with in particular. But you know how to awake him from his slumber, at the least.
This does have a remedy. However, even for one of my blessed, I cannot simply bestow such a thing freely.
Price needs to be paid, just like the last blessing.
Of course.
With a wave of Lady Abida's hand, just so swiftly, in a snap, Enzo awakes. But with no pain, no emotion, just opens his eyes as if nothing's happened. He looks to Kai, and he looks to Abida. And he's just wondering just what happened. Curious, but unshaken, unemotional. This will carry on until otherwise said.
Can you stand, Enzo? I've been carrying you like this entire time, and it's a bit awkward. While also kneeling. Alright, thank you. Oh.
One of the...
My lady, please. I beseech you. I don't know what's going on. My family's just over there, just at the stalls. They've been stabbed. Please, I beseech your blessing. I'm one of your devoted, your faithful. I beseech you, please. They're dying. There's a child along the way. Okay. Shoot. Oh, no. We provide a lot of merchandising for the markets. We bring a lot of profits. They thrive from us. Please.
Then I shall attend to your family.
Really? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, lady. Lady, is there anything I could do for you? Anything at all? I didn't mean...
Do not worry, my lady. I'll get rid of these robbers, no good doers, for you. I'm assured that all the problems that you have will be solved in due time. Be sure to not mess with my men again.
I'm sorry. Thank you. Truly.
Go.
Apologies.
If I may speak.
I will allow it.
If you want, I have brought a healer here with me, and we are rather skilled. As a guard, we could see to this problem for you as payment. Always willing to help out a friend.
Very well. First, one of the things I require before going further. Blood is required for this ritual.
Any specific blood?
Not just a drop or a vial. Enough to fill a jar.
Does it all have to be from one source?
No, it does not.
I'm sure we could acquire that.
And there is also a problem within the mercantile district. There are those who have not paid their dues. Whether this be in coin or items, their taxes must be paid.
Any paperwork with the specific amounts?
They will know what must be done. It is them who is not complying.
Understood.
Leave now. I must prepare.
Whatever you say, milady. I do still have some leftover tea if you ever want a batch. Let's go.
That would be most kind.
Perhaps we can have another tea party once this is over. Alright, jar of blood.
Her words, Kai, cut through you pretty harshly, even for a normal social encounter. This is much different than the tea ceremony, where you had the protection of the crystal. You're now in the land of Rove. This is a land heavily blanketed in magic. And for those in the party who can sense magic, as you walk through this kind of hall proper, you can tell the soil you stand on is just creeping with mana. Energies of all kinds. And as you look around, you can barely hear the
Nomad.
footfalls
Do I still sense what I sensed the last time? Coming from that direction.
Yes, you do. Although, it does not come from any manner. You look back from the shrine, and all you see is the shrine. You thought from your eyes it's a little bit clearer this time. It's just rattling in the shrine. It's there, and the manor is gone. But you still feel that overwhelming sense of death. Even coming just from Lady Abida. Anyone who can sense magic can feel an overwhelming sense of death from that direction from when she came.
Alright. This shouldn't be too hard.
For Evie and Shinobi, you both notice footfalls from around the complex. Just tiny footfalls. It seems the assassins are busy tonight.
Can I sense how many of them there are from the footprints?
From what you can tell, maybe about half a dozen that you can hear.
It's odd, as a former, seeing such complying with a governing body, one of religion. It's not the oddest thing that you've seen at all, but you feel as if they're not normal assassins. They're, especially the one who met you at the beginning, had the most decked garb you've seen out of an assassin in recent days.
I remember a tavern around here. I want to give you to a proper debrief, and I guess probably catch Enzo up on what's happened if he can't infer, before we move on to these challenges. I believe it should just be down this street.
Garth?
Yes.
Is that who I think it was?
She seemed rather friendly.
Honestly, less friendly than
On the
normal.
right?
Unfortunately.
No, you would have known them as an assistant to the arena master. The arena master, you know, usually takes his sleep around the night. As an assistant, moves around in the normal quarters.
Oh, jeez.
And the first thing you recognize is your tent and your stall. Still over there, still manned. As you're still in charge.
Oh, it's the ones from the shrine. Hello.
Hello there.
You must be here to buy.
Well,
Welcome.
actually, I was
have a
wondering
few
about
on sale. What?
how is your situation? Are they being tended to currently?
I believe so. They said I shan't interfere, so I don't.
Oh, where's I just want to make sure we're part of our.
Good morning, sir.
Just
But yes, I have fine ornamental rugs. You won't find these anywhere else.
I'm good for now. I bought something last time I was here for the festival of Balam, but
But unfortunately, the rain may have. Oh well.
yes.
It keeps me dry at least. That's how you know they work.
Perhaps we'll buy something on the way out, but we do have a bit of business to do.
Right. Always should buy something. But yes,
Also, if you need help with your situation, we'll be down by the tavern.
Oh, did you get a blessing as well?
I've had a blessing already from Lady Abida, and I got one for my friend here as well.
Oh, what did she require?
To help out around with some things. Collect some materials. Take care of a problem.
Materials? I have everything cloth. Some
we
leather.
don't need anything cloth. Except for... Have you been... God, this is so weird to ask when you're from another town, but have you been paying your taxes correctly?
Are you taxman?
She did ask us to collect any uncollected taxes, essentially just
And you're serving her will?
Yes, we are serving Lady Abida's will.
I might have a few.
How much?
I can't really say.
How much do you think you owe? And can you pay it?
Oh, you would think for a merchant I'm good with numbers. Maybe 3 gold.
Can you pay 3 gold?
No, that's why everything's on sale today.
Trisyra, as you continue to stand here and listen to the conversation that Kai is having with this
These are half
shopkeep,
off.
something
These are real nice.
tinges your ear, a slight sound to your
Maybe for,
left
like,
down the
40?
road. It sounds almost like a woman whimpering. Further down, maybe down one of the alleyways. You can't quite
Grab
tell, but
how much does your
you can
finest
slightly hear it.
cost?
Oh,
1 gold.
That's back here.
1 gold. I'll take 3 of them.
Oh, these are bolts of mana weave.
I see. I'll take 3 of them, which will be 3 gold.
As you get closer, you can hear voices coming from up ahead of you, just a little bit further ahead on the right. It sounds like a voice you heard earlier today. Is it the man you saw earlier near the gate when you entered Balam? When you entered the town? Seems dark, you can't quite catch out, but you can hear what they're saying.
After all, your blessing is all appreciated. So, answer me and answer me well. I gave you my request. Do you answer? Answer. Will you not say anything?
Hello, miss.
Ah. I already patched her up for you. So, they just need to be given a proper healing before they bleed out. I do not have any medical expertise on me. So, they're all yours.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Make sure to give your blessings to the lady, young one. Can I bid you a good day?
Good day, sir. Are you okay, ma'am?
She's been stabbed. And she's starting to bleed out.
Alright, I'm gonna hand you a healing potion. I only have 2 with me right now. I'm gonna hand this to you.
As you look upon them, as you're about to hand them one of your healing potions, you recognize the slash that they have, the stab wound, as it seems rather familiar. You saw this just earlier, not even 20 minutes ago, on the man that stopped you as you entered the town. The man that was called Talion. The same man that was just here moments ago. You recognize the weapon slash as the same one he was carrying.
Stay here. I'm going to get a proper healer. Can you be okay for a few minutes?
What do you know about this?
You recognize the words he was saying earlier.
I need you to get here.
What? The same.
She's hurt.
That's what he
She's got a
said
stab
earlier.
wound. I gave her a healing potion. She needs better healing than what a healing potion could do.
Alright, I'll cast my healing. What happened? Do you know?
I'll say more once we're in the tavern. Where is Kai?
Kai's talking to somebody else.
Around the corner to the left.
As you start casting your healing, the wound is
it's not
there, it's
too
bleeding.
bad, but they just
your
seem so
magic
shaken
seems to
about
stop
something
working, its
else.
magic and slowly closing.
Something's off.
It'll take a little longer.
You seem well off. I'm assuming taxes aren't a problem for you, but
You find me a
is
good
something else the
drink.
matter? You seem a bit shaken.
Lady Abite has been asking a lot of things lately.
As do all people of high position.
I'm just a simple seller of food. Provide a lot of food for the market, a lot of food for this village.
Alright, well, if there's anything I can help with, I would love to. I'm actually a guard captain from a distant town, so...
I see. So, not native here then. Well,
No,
you know,
just a friend of Lady
we get a lot of
Abidas.
customers. If you're not gonna buy anything at this point in time, I'd make sure.
A thing rings in your mind, a friend of Lady Abida.
Hmm.
You saw something in their eyes.
Okay, there you are, Triss. I literally just sent Enzo and Jackson to look for you. So next time you wander off, please tell me at least.
There are circumstances, and I'll talk more once we're in the tavern.
Understood.
So you said you're a friend of Lady Abida.
I like to think so. We shared a tea.
How's she doing?
What happened?
How much?
She's alright. She'll
I can't
recover.
talk
What
out
happened?
I cannot talk in the open. The tavern is going to be the best place to talk.
Silver. Here you go.
But I'm very angry.
We should. Then we should go to the tavern.
Do I still hear the patter going around this?
I'm gonna overlook this apple. I'm an actual.
As you've been going around this whole marketplace, it's almost become a normal noise to you through the roofs, through the floors. It's not just a half a dozen now. It's like as if it's normal walks within a day, except within the night, you cannot see them.
They're smart.
Help with, I would more than love to.
Enzo, looking upon
We
them,
really
best you just
can't talk in the
by
open.
moving on.
and you don't believe
Very well.
much out of them here in this moment.
I don't like leaving people
Maybe
in need, though.
later on, when they've calmed down, there's might be more
Sometimes
of a
that's the
chance,
best way you
but at the
can
moment,
help.
It seems like it might be hard to get them to relax and be calm enough around you to really reveal anything.
Are you
boy
sure?
seems pretty naive.
Yes, you don't know the way things are around here. You're not from here. I mean, you're a friend
I
of
can try
Lady
and learn.
Abida.
And so as you look upon
You know,
look at the girl again, and
I mean, you bought your apple. Is there anything else I can help you with?
see it again.
Stay with Kai. I'm going to check
If you
on
do not need
Enzo.
any help, then
What that is.
Yes.
suppose there's not. But truly, if you need anything, don't be afraid to ask. I may be a friend of Lady Abida's, but I'm also a guard captain. I know how difficult things can get for the common folk.
Are you doing better, ma'am?
Understandable. I'll keep that in mind.
Did you already have a chance to talk to her?
How good is this apple, Darth? I'm a farmer.
No. But then again, we've been sitting in a back alleyway waiting for you guys.
Like fresh. They pick it off fresh and they make it fresh.
My name is Tris. I'm sorry we had to meet under very terrible circumstances.
Walked away. They seemed
Are you feeling better,
very-
ma'am?
You could tell as a guard captain that interrogates quite often.
Is it okay if I ask for your name?
They're really trying to shrug away something.
I'll give them their
I understand.
Try another time.
We should get her somewhere better.
Kai, I don't want you to say any names, but do you know of any safe places in this town where someone can get healing?
I believe Lady Abida is the only person that.
Shrine is the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only place that any villager around here recommends that you remember. Go to the shrine to get healed, to get blessed.
Do I know of for my last adventure here
Yes.
of any places?
Do I know about the...
You do.
I also know about the underground thing, right? The underground shop.
Yes,
with
you
all
do.
The magic stuff. Mm-hmm. Do I know if Lady Abida's influence reaches there?
You would know that that shop reeks of its own magic. That it's almost a good block off through its stalls, through its tents.
Oh, great question. Do I have
So,
anything on my phone?
You remember it being over there, the closest thing to it, it being its stall, and its tent right over there.
Alright. We're thinking of the same place, Enzo, I'm assuming?
As you mess with this wood,
don't worry.
that's holding
I got you.
hear as this wood kind of snaps a bit and bends, and you
Jack,
hold it
you'll tend
tight
to her when we get
as
there.
it starts to fold in. But you realize you have something on your waistband that you can use to tie
A
it.
chill on your back. You know you're being watched.
Kai,
Yes.
we need to stop for us a moment. Are you going straight to this place?
If Enzo also thought of this place at the same time as I did, it might be the only place that's safe for us to.
Excuse me, I
treat
know you're
her.
here from here, but can you move an inch to the side? I see travelers that might be interested in
It's
my
his
shop.
place.
Thank you very much. Just
yes, we are.
another inch.
So we're already here. Great.
Oh, wait, you're
Yes.
with them, and you're from here too.
We're on a bit of a tight schedule, if you could, please.
Right. Well, you do you. I have many things that I could offer.
We need a place.
By the way, over there is my shop.
Quiet.
At the moment, so it's on renovation, so that's why I'm distant.
Ah, I see.
If you are gonna like venture into, you can venture into the alleyway. You only find the entrance to my shop that is closed at the moment. It's most of I can offer.
I don't know if you remember me, but you were gonna sell me a pendant back in Aether.
Yeah, you never pay for it. So
yeah, I know. That's what I know. I'm just saying.
As you chat with him, with your expertise, you would know that this tent is veiled with a special cloth known for masking. Not just masking for looks, but for deals of any kind, magical or not.
May we speak inside?
Oh, please do. After you.
I'm gonna go in because I am carrying her.
There are chairs and benches, so you can put people down if needed. It's not that we don't have chairs. Except that one. That one is my chair. Don't sit on that one. Thank you.
Jack, get in here. You need a tender.
I like my chairs. All right.
Yes.
I get to choose which one I like.
A glance to your left as you see one of the assassins look you straight in the eye.
So,
you almost sense a slight chuckle from them as they disappear.
how can I help you? What? Anything that I can? Oh, my apologies. First of all, let me present myself.
They know we're here.
You can call me Dr. the Jinn.
Pleasure
to meet you.
Name's Kai.
You have a lot of sassiness in your voice. I like that. Everyone else? Well, I already know you, so you just stay there. Both of you. I already know you too, I believe. What's she
They're
doing there?
in need of some assistance, so our friend is healing her, if that's fine with you.
Would you like a healing potion?
I'm sure that my friend has this covered, unless... How much does it cost?
Well, it depends. I tend to haggle with things.
Wish something would happen.
What are you asking for it? And is it an actually good healing potion?
Oh, it's a perfect healing potion. It will heal anybody that is on any alignment, actually. There's it could be healing for health, for mana deficiency, for any alignment that they're suffering from illnesses or whatever you want. Depends on what you want. The price changes.
Jack, you're the healer here. Can you assess the situation and see if a potion would be better than normal healing magic? Looks at God.
That's if you have the gold for it.
I have. You see a small assortment of things on this small table enrapturing this tent. The lower end items among everything. But you see the one closest to him. You see a potion that is looking of great value. That could heal.
Can Jack do it himself? He is a healer, which is why I brought him.
By your expertise, you know that you would be able to heal those.
What the thing potion?
You know yourself would be able to heal her. You don't need anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather not spend money if we could. Where is that focus crystal that you were talking about? I've been busy and I haven't been able to make it here.
Heal her. Well,
Well, it's in the shop at the moment, which is on renovations. Like, if you wanna pay it now, I can send it to you later. We do services.
No, if I remember correctly, the
selling.
deal was that I'd have to see it first before I bought it to make sure you're not scamming
Well,
me.
then you have to wait. Sadly, today the shop is on renovations. We got a lot of new interesting assortment of things, let's say. So we had to expand, renovate shelves and all of that. Yes, the person that was actually interested in something.
Do you have anything? My healer friend has dealt with the healing, so we don't need the potion as much. I may still be interested in it, depending upon what price you give it, but do you have anything specifically for anti-magic stuff? Maybe wards of the mind or body?
And soldiers.
Wards of the mind?
I do not already know.
Explain yourself a tiny bit more. What do you mean by wards of the mind? Something to cleanse the mind? Something to heal
I have run
it up?
into many magical things that have messed with my mind, whether it be trapping me in an illusion or making me see or do things that against my will. Perhaps something to protect against that. Make it harder. Perhaps even something to dispel it.
Busy.
I do have
He is
things
currently busy at the
to
moment, but
cleanse the mind
he might still
of
have
any
business
sort
available.
of alignment that is going on.
I will
on it.
check.
I do
No, that's
have
okay.
things to protect the mind from attacks
But perhaps I
from
might have business with
outsiders
you.
that you do not like. Cutting the connection from,
Really?
for example, if
What kind of business?
I'll
your
let you.
friend was trying to communicate with
I'll let
you,
you finish.
they can, but if
Off a first glance, you thought of them as a noble kind, but off a second glance,
tiny bit of everything,
you
do you
saw
want
them
something
snicker.
more
When they move
defensive,
away
something
alone,
healing, what I need
you know they're at guard.
details.
You know they're capable of staying out here at
some kind
night.
of pendant or necklace that is capable.
Can I tell
that
just
can
from a
wear that
glance
will
if they have
protect my
anything
mind
under their
from
jacket that they're
others.
hiding?
Pin or necklace. Well, you're
Or
looking
any
for
accessory,
something for
really.
the mind. So I do have a tiara
Some weighted objects in there.
that could help you.
Pocket.
No top? And you still
How well can this
It's
tiara help me?
this tiara conceals the mind on itself, not letting it all the people get to you on it while
And
you're
how
wearing it.
much would you be willing to part with it for?
Well, the thing is, this tiara is made of really nice, unique materials, and it has
Enzo,
dragon
you
scales on
have
it.
a flash in your mind. That kind of flash. And you look to him, and you remember him as one of them that she said, a merchant that needs to pay their dues.
It'll be around 150 gold.
I see, that's pretty pricey, but
It's
tried to
a
price me
tiara
90
made of
for-
it's a tiara made of
Question.
silver and dragon scales.
I do have a question though. You run a fine establishment with a lot of good things. I've been
It's normally
asking
better
this
if decisions
to-
attend, but yes.
I know. I've seen your actual establishment. I
Have you?
remember. Yes, I was here during the festival of Balam. I've gotten a bit of an outfit upgrade since then. But I'm just curious. Have you been properly paying your taxes? God, that's so weird to ask.
First of all, yes, it's rather odd from outsiders to ask if I'm paying my taxes. Who do you think I am? A tax evader? Of course not. I've been like having my taxes on check since last time I paid them.
Well, there are different kinds of trouble.
When
A
was the
little bit
last time
skittish
you
on the
paid?
feet towards the ground.
You cannot see.
I mean, I can see a lot.
Can I tell if he's lying?
Well, that's true. This is a very open tavern. So
You see it as well, the skittish of feet on the ground.
When was the last time you paid taxes? It's a simple question. Really, for
When
any
it was the
merchant.
last time I got asked to pay taxes? That is pricey. You break it, you buy it.
How much exactly in taxes do you owe?
And Enzo, you remember her
Did I
say
ever
that you
say
are
that I
ordered to.
owe taxes?
You all have the authority of Abida in these situations.
You see, it is a weird question
How much
for
is
me
this
to
necklace?
ask, but
You've never offered me an on-the-house refill.
Yeah, but you've never.
That necklace, it's 450 gold.
in this potion
Did
that
you
you've
just
been
pocket my
talking
necklace?
I'm holding it in my hand. I just put my hand down by my side.
But why? Well, can you put it on the table?
And what if this
looking.
potion, this really big fancy one that you were talking about, how much does it cost?
Do you even know what that is?
No, but it looks interesting.
That's
It looks
150.
shiny.
Let me see that guy.
Here you go, Enzo. Let me ask this again, but from a different lens. You see, I'm a personal friend of Lady Abida, and so I was just, curious about how you're doing on
An
the tax
instant
situation.
backstep.
Yes, that's also disconcerting.
Right.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Just trouble. Just
So,
Here, though.
Well, then again, if he's 8 foot tall.
Let me level with you.
maybe you want to stand to the side a little bit, just on the table. Thank you very much. And I don't want you to knock things over. Well, maybe if you want to knock things over, you have to pay for it.
Let me level with you for a second here. I'm a guard captain. I know all about taxes and things like that. If you tell me how much you owe in taxes,
What about this?
I'm trying to offer you a deal here, buddy. I don't know if you want to try and one-up.
Well, exactly. But before you offer a deal, I can offer you a better deal because I know the old deal that you're going to offer me is going to be absolute shit.
I mean, I think it's better than getting beat up, honestly.
Go. Are you going to beat
I'm
me
not
up
too
on this
keen of
street?
you.
You can try.
You said there's 150. Tell us how much you owe, so I'm gonna drop it and shatter it all over the goddamn ground.
Okay, can we go one-on-one? Do you want to beat me up? I don't want to talk to you then. What about you?
Now that's just insulting.
What I
If
was
you ignore
going
me
to
one more time, I'm
offer-
gonna drop it.
I was about to say, Enzo's my
You
friend
drop
here
it,
is also
you buy it.
obligated, but what I was going to say is that if you tell us how much gold you owe in taxes, then we can help you out here. We can take a number of magical items equal to the amount that you owe, and then I can pay you for them. But then take that payment directly to Lady Abida, which would then ex-nay your taxes. Essentially,
Lovely.
I'm
Okay,
offering
I
to
like that.
pay off your taxes for you.
I like that. So I have an idea on this.
Good day.
This deal that we are talking about. You can take that pendant of 450
Is there an issue?
and the potion.
What about the tiara that you were mentioning?
I like the outfit. I will go
It looks
over the
nice.
taxes.
Thank you. Your dress is very lovely.
I don't think
Thank
we need
you.
the potion. I honestly just grabbed it because it was big and
I'm sorry about my friend.
And
He,
you said it was
I wasn't
same
grabbing
price
it
as
for the
tiara.
taxes.
He
I was
doesn't
grabbing
quite
it because
understand
if he was
how
gonna
things
keep
work in
trying
a lot
to
of
tell us
places.
how much he was always gonna
Since the
shatter it.
potion, since the potion and the tiara are the same price, we're on the same
That
deal.
seems to be a lot of people that are not
you
from
can
here.
take the
Pardon,
and the tiara.
my good miss.
Yes.
Is there something wrong here?
Free future car rating, which I charge really expensive because we all.
Sorry, I hear an associate of mine is in trouble. I could not help myself.
I mean, in that case,
And then
we'll
we're
have to wait
settled with all
until
that
later.
tax.
He's not in
things
trouble.
for,
We are attempting to assist him.
Yes.
I
Well, hold
hear-
on.
I ceased around here.
What?
Can spell a good amount of
A
trouble.
year and 4 months.
A year and 4 months until the reading?
You would know
No. A year and 4 months.
from your past
for
experience and
all the
looking
taxes.
upon him, the urgency is high.
4 months of
He knows what's going on.
And how much
My
exactly
good
is
friend.
that?
Well, I was about to do that math. 450
Was
plus
able to swiftly go
150
past with you
600.
with movement.
Are you
Something
making a
patter
deal?
Pretty good amount.
the ground with any sound.
Merchandise.
I always make deals.
Do I
Is it
hear
a good
anything
deal?
outside the tent?
It is a pretty good deal. Also, I take one
You would
step back
hear
to
the
the-
assassin, same as before, and the townspeople within the tavern.
So no change in the pattern.
Give me the tiara, and I think we have ourselves.
You would see focus towards this building, actually.
The pendant.
The more this conversation goes on.
No, he grabbed the tiara.
You would know from your pattern.
The
Sound
the tiara.
Okay, sure.
There it is. There
It's
we
right
go.
here.
Overlooking more so him.
So, 600 gold specifically, right? Because we're not paying
600
gold.
gold.
I'm gonna be...
One car reading, and I am free of taxes for the next year and 4 months.
I don't think that math adds up. You're not being free of taxes for the next year. You're paying for your old
I'm
taxes.
paying. I'm paying for my
Edition.
taxes for a year and 4 months.
You are focused towards Kai, then you see the glowing eyes behind you. You know this presence. You know there's a debt to be paid. You're being cornered by them, but that finalizes it. This is no normal civilian break-in. This is business.
This seems to be a shakedown. No.
What will you consider then?
The deal is that
Look at them.
we
They are
get
so
the
forward.
tiara,
Hips thrusting towards you for this money. Huh?
and they
Think
get
about
the
it.
pendant.
Except
and your
you.
Previous taxes
You're more
that you may
back.
have struggled with have been paid off.
He was
So do I need to pay for the next
being a little
taxes then
tactless,
too? I don't get like any extra.
Tactless. That is a word
If
for
that's
it.
what you owe,
And the
then
wings are
yes,
a
you
flutter.
have to pay for the next tax.
Not anything
for
of
the
a-
taxes you already owe.
Not too much.
You're taller than me. I'm moving my finger for you to get closer to me.
How safe is this
You want
tent?
me to stand on my tippy toes?
How safe is this
I'll
tent?
get
It
on
can be
my
as safe
there.
as you
I'll
want it
bend
to
down.
be.
A year and 1 month, and I give you a free car rating.
I think you know what I mean by
I'll
that.
tell you all your future. From here past future.
You're
I
safe
don't
with
really
me.
want a card reading, though, is the thing.
No, but then you're missing it.
Kai, you know that any offerings given to you are worthless to her.
Mm-hmm.
How much money do you owe currently in taxes?
I believe it's 600 if his deal
Give me
is
an
true.
exact number.
Surely you have the paperwork.
Your friend well, my paperwork is here, but I have some copies over here. Give me a second.
You would know and you would see copies, and you know that it's not exactly money that she wants. She wants to know your worth. What you've picked up.
My worth?
What you've given.
What is the usual payment for taxes here?
It's been usual, but as you've been here across the past few days, you've seen war go out. You've seen your stall being protected. You being protected.
Right.
It's
Okay.
gone much higher, and you know that she doesn't want any mere money. You know she doesn't want a mere payment. She wants to know what you and your products are worth.
Noted. Okay, here are the payment, the paperwork, but since I'm on a good mood, here, and there's
Everything
a
is swell,
ring
my miss, unless I whistle.
with a diamond on it.
We don't want that.
Please give this to the missus.
I will be sure to
It
get this to
has
Lady
an
Abide.
enchantment of luck.
I'll make sure
Wait.
to listen for the whistle
I see then.
amongst the rain. on the
it would
rooftop.
be
600 gold seems about right.
it
actually,
doesn't take
surprisingly.
long.
Would the man
I
over
assume.
there sense that as a lie?
No, it's actually a really nice ring. It's thin. It's not thick gold, but it's a tiny diamond. But it has an enchantment of luck. So basically, if you're about to do something, it will be a reroll. It's a point of luck. So it's a good fucking shit.
And wait, Darth, just in case 600 gold is good for any like actual taxes he has, besides the spiritual taxes or whatever.
Yep.
Of proving his worth. All right, okay. And that should do. Our tiara and his, or my tiara and his amulets. I'll give the ring to Lady Abida. And I believe that should conclude our business here. Can I see
You
the tiara,
fucks.
Enzo?
Better pay for that,
Yeah,
and I
just-
better get a letter in return that that money and that ring went
Business
to her.
well done. You
I
don't
will
need to
pay
do.
Lady
This is just
Abida
a
for
reminder
what
to
you
pay
owe.
your taxes, because next time we won't
Well.
be coming, and you know who will.
That's most unusual, miss.
Well, next time,
Reaches into
maybe
my bag,
I'll have my shop
hands you a
ready
gold
and
coin.
ready to go. If I had my shop, maybe you'll have a
What
better,
is this for?
harder
The
deal.
information.
But I'm gonna attend in the middle of the shower because people are slow to work.
Just thought you should know.
Sure.
Got it.
A strange mint.
You
Information doesn't always get passed along by words.
I'm assuming you don't want
Seems
25
real
gold.
enough.
This will heal this lady, and you can save some mana.
She's already healed.
When you
We've
conclude
already-
here,
That is what?
We're just
seek me out.
That is all.
She's passed the fuck out. Wounds are treated, and that she's just merely sleeping.
I was about to say, we can get her out of your tent if you'd like. Probably take her to the tavern's the best place.
You can, if you want to take it to the tavern, that's alright. If you want to leave her here until she wakes up and go to her own home, that's alright too.
I see.
Not that you are doing any business with me or I'm able to read anyone's fortune.
Pulls into my bag,
There.
hands you 2 gold coins.
Take her with us.
I was about to say, I don't
Feel like leaving here is a good.
Is this pity?
No,
But you give me 2 gold coins.
for your assistance.
Ow.
You kicked the table over, and you told us to be wary of it.
No, that was my chair. I don't need no pity for assistance.
It's not petty
Merchant.
money, but if you like to offer your services for free, I won't complain.
You're welcome to pay anything you want from 2 gold from my table. If not, you're
He makes
welcome
enough
to
money
come to my
on his,
shop in 2
wares.
days when it's finished. Also, fuck the purple one.
There's a lot of.
Do you know what he meant by that?
Yes, he tried to scam me, because everything that he says is worth X amount of gold is not. He tried to sell me a focus crystal for 900 gold, or 90 gold.
He is
I
what
got
we
one
call
for 1
a
gold, and it was the same.
Oh, crap.
I need to know
All right.
if that's the same one.
Is she okay?
That Luca was hitting on.
She's fine.
Yes,
she's been
she's
healed.
just
She's just
sleeping.
unconscious.
Stay here.
Where is?
As you stand here, you
Pause
see
or night?
the assassins there as well.
Were you here
It
at the
just
festival?
appeared.
I was.
Yes.
Well, yeah, you were.
I remember people's names. No. I am
What's
the
up?
dumb god.
What's up?
It's fine.
I just
Gently knocks
didn't
on the
know.
pillar to get Kai's attention.
If you remember, is that the one that Luca was hitting on?
I do not believe so.
Okay.
Don't be too
He
loud.
said pink-haired. Looks pink-haired, but
They are extremely smart.
Not fair. Did they push you?
My good
Actually, this is
sir,
the place I got
do
the
you have
tea. I
any
should get one.
ale?
Hello.
Actually,
Yeah, I have
the
another
green
bottle.
leaf tea.
Just a
I
bottle?
also have
It's
that.
what I got.
Well, some big guy came in and got my massive jug and just bought the whole thing. So.
You do have sake though.
All right. How much would
I
it
have
be
sake.
for a sake on the, a round of sake for everyone here,
Hey, I was helping
including them?
We're friends now.
Including them?
Especially them.
Depends on how good you want
I
it.
carried you across.
Strong if possible.
Bro, I think we're friends.
Okay, strong.
Because they seem like
1,
good
2,
people.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's just call that a gold piece.
All right. Hands you 2 gold pieces.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
So 2 rounds to everyone. Have a good time. It's a wonderful night. Or morning.
Put a cup down in front of you.
Feel free to celebrate the good day.
I don't know if she will
She's
drink
taking a
later.
nap, so it'll be
Wait,
fine.
yeah.
Came in here with like 3 gold.
You said it's sake.
Yes. The
You
strongest.
don't have any tea.
Chair, pole.
If you want some tea, I can make some for you too. On the house instead.
Just gonna assume there's
I
a
don't
chair
drink
over
Roma.
here.
Oh, okay. I'll just move this one over and grab you some tea.
Still one.
So Kai.
I'm gonna wait for her to bring the tea over, and then I'm gonna go a little. You're gonna tell us what you found out about, and I'm gonna go a bit more in depth about what I know of this place, and hopefully, maybe Enzo can give us some insight as well. We've done
Everything except for the blood, which I think should be fine if we just equally.
all 4 of us put in like 1/4 a jar of blood.
Considering what I've seen today, I'm not sure I would trust her with my blood. I will give my blood if you tell me to, but
I am more than willing to give a majority of my blood.
Here you go.
Your keen
I will
ears
give
are
my
picking
blood.
up some of the
You didn't.
conversation outside, and it seems interesting
I'm
enough.
gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Good.
Cheers, what they're here for.
I'm hearing something.
Honestly.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
I don't know. I like them.
Was it a copper coin? I think I figured it out. Have a good one.
Perfect.
How are you, my friends?
keep
I
the
hope you're
faith.
enjoying the drinks.
This has been acted rather
The
strange.
drinks are wonderful. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It'll keep me
About
very.
that, but nowhere is really good to.
I always like
Location next to
entertaining guests and people that are, well, since we're the guests, we want to help people around here and have a good time.
Things aren't the same as
It's a bit
they
easier
were
to
back in
find.
festival.
I mean,
That's
anyone willing to do
interesting.
that, it's fine in my
More
book.
comfortable,
more spacious. I have more of my items.
I suppose this is only my second time here. I've probably.
Especially if you have
Guess
them
what?
with
We
them
asked.
with you.
Well, can you offer any insight?
You're
that
good.
The
we
other-
might not be privy to.
Jaws will be in shipment soon.
It's a long.
Could I ask your name?
Fair enough.
It's Triss.
Do I say
It's
this
a pleasure to
like
meet
an
you.
asshole? Well, and anyways,
Any
the
matter?
bios of the jaws of blood will be actual doors.
Triss, that is a beautiful name, actually.
Thank you. Sometimes elves' names can be very lovely.
Yes,
This
well,
one.
At the
was
moment, I
Shinza.
only have one jar.
Oh,
It's
I see.
it's not enough. Apparently, it's a quite
Okay.
different guy
you only have
requirement.
one.
Oh,
That's the only
that's a
thing I
good
have
thing
to
to
learn.
learn.
I think we should stay in pairs. I don't think going.
You're
alone
looking
is
at
good.
that door. Are you waiting on others? Should I prepare more chairs over there?
Not yet. We'll give them a few more minutes, and if they don't show up, we'll just, continue to party without them. We're just waiting to see if they got a little behind when we were traveling, so I'm just trying to check to see if they're gonna show up.
Down below, where no one sees.
Correctly.
Some words catch your ear. Some of the words you were looking for. Jars of blood. Seems maybe they're in need of them, or they have them. You couldn't quite pick that out, but you know that they were talking to that man about jars of Oz of Blood, and you heard him mention the one as well. Well, maybe he has something.
I don't know if I can
Hmm.
remember where she lives. Crimson liquid, as you like to call it. It's very, very good. Thank you.
Yes, I saw her that day as well.
To put it down,
I saw her
my
during the
friend.
Festival of Balam.
I'm gonna be honest. This is the first time I've actually had Saki here.
I know, but you know,
I usually
like,
like
I just changed
Japanese.
it because you're off and I don't believe in.
It's good, isn't it?
Told you.
It
No, I
is.
just think it's fun.
But if I'm paid for it, then I
Oh
will.
my god.
Best damn
So is
brewery
this-
in this side of the country.
So you call it crimson
wow.
liquid because you think that it's funnier to call it jars of blood.
Steamed
Deal with them. I am so. Ugh.
Perhaps.
This is what I've been missing for years. Huh.
That could be a possibility.
What was that?
Tris, you've been acting a bit weird lately. If you would mind letting us in on what's going on, if you could.
I think you've had sake yourself.
I'm hoping the conversation from them having the sake will help mask it. These people are very smart.
Yeah.
Have you heard it too?
I've been trying to listen into things when I'm not taking care of business.
It's so hard to tell, but my ears are able to pick up on it. They've been trailing us, but they've been doing it very smart. It's
I'm
not
not
just
even
a couple of
surprised.
them, it's a good dozen of them. And when
The
they...
assassins? Yeah.
No.
They were doing it to the last time you guys were here. You guys didn't see it.
Well, we experienced it. They came out of
Well,
the
you
rooftops and
experienced
the
that,
alleys and
but-
tried to mug us.
They are very skilled.
Isn't that normal for
They are
a-
masking how many there are by running around doing odd patterns, not concentrating in one
And,
place.
You get the feeling again. The image,
You need me to top yours up?
and you remember the face
Okay.
of the tavern keep. Day 2.
There you go.
The other thing is, have you not noticed what her stab wound looks like?
Well, they were just
They
healed,
wake up.
so.
It was made by the
Are you
same
alright,
dagger as the one that we ran into.
I figured. You should
I
take
saw
it
him
easy.
going into the alleyway where
You,
you went in.
Well, you saw
You
him
remember anything?
leaving.
Well, yeah, I think that's it for me.
He was already in the alleyway stabbing her. I wasn't quite able to.
And you're like, I'm
Are you
outta here
okay,
before
ma'am? You should be in a safe place right
I
now.
could return to my projects in the fields. It's quite the distance, though.
So you remember what happened then, before you took a nap.
A message. You owe taxes.
Send my condolences.
He said
You
something about a
never
blessing.
Hello, Tris.
Hello, good sir.
Thank you again for the free drinks.
Absolutely, it was my pleasure.
You have a good rest of the day.
Absolutely, I hope you have a wonderful night
Enjoy
as
the
well.
day.
Yes.
Yes, I do remember.
Listen.
Did you
she's
receive a
gonna have her
blessing from
goddamn
them?
Taxes when she fucking provides for me.
From from Lady Abida, of course.
More than I just got.
Was that why he stabbed you?
Tell me a number.
Right now, I managed to get good last week, so I'm
Who?
about 10 gold. So
I think she's just maybe confused in the situation. What do you remember before you kind of took a nap and conked out?
You guys have been nothing but nice here in the tavern. Pay 5, I pay 5.
I can do that because with the
money I just got. I can do that.
Well, I was around the alley. Then my life flashed before my eyes, and I suppose now I'm here.
Thank you.
I appreciate the
See, and you
Thank you.
you don't remember what exactly happened, but if I may ask, I believe I saw you actually. This isn't the first time I believe I saw you at the Festival of Balam, correct? Or it might have been someone else with your very similar attire, but could we ask what blessing you received?
Lady Abida's blessing.
Well, yes, but like, what about specifically? Or was it just a general blessing of life?
Kai. If you were born here in Balam, you get a blessing. Everyone who is born here gets a blessing. Your blessing that you got is different than the ones that we have.
I see then. My bad, I am not from here, so some customs are
Well,
lost.
that much is obvious.
I guess my attire says it all, huh?
I mean, your attire, your hair, even.
Accent.
What? Fair enough. Well, I think you conked out.
The way you
because
hold
I
yourself. Sorry.
I get it. I'm the sore thumb, and I get it. I think it'd be best if you returned home for the night. I think you might have blacked out from drinking or partying too much. I'm not sure. We just found you passed out in the alley, so
Thank you.
we tended to you.
I am not fond of this scenario you're
A
implying.
ringing through your mind, Enzo. Time is ticking.
You were passed out in an alleyway, so we brought
were
you here.
able to be awakened, but
made sure you were okay.
You can't feel anything. You're trying to tie things around, but the feeling within your fingers, it's gone. It's you. And by time, it just gets worse and worse.
I will be making my leave.
You grow tired by the minute.
Right.
The payment from the tavern.
I think you made her upset.
Nice photo escape, Spear.
Suppose we should.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
I want to say thank you for allowing me to have the drinks that you provided.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure to, make people happy in the places that I visit.
Yes. Also, if you need anything from the library, feel free to stop by.
Absolutely, I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Payment done. What else did we have to do?
Are you free to talk at this time?
Absolutely.
Do you have a jar?
We just... Hold on, I'm sorry, I have one in my bag.
Thank you.
Just a small sip. Let us talk.
Oh, I do actually. It's back from... I used it for cooking, but...
I'm
should
going
be
to
clean.
speak with a friend real quick. It shouldn't be long.
Did you tell me to the M?
Can someone accompany you? I don't think we should be going alone.
I don't think that would be a good idea.
Also, you are talking out
I
loud.
would recommend
I trust you.
letting it be one-on-one.
I need a dart.
Right this way.
Okay, hold on.
I have a jar.
He's right there. To the window, I see him.
All right. Oh,
You said
I
you
hear
had
you're on a sort of quest, aye?
Where did you get it from?
You look like you are cursed with purpose.
It used to be filled with jam, but I used it all.
What do you mean?
Because I'm a proper cooker.
I saw you exit the shrine.
No, we don't
Perhaps you had the words for the lady?
Yes, we did speak with the lady.
Hmm. Alright. And you talked to all these lovely people? Talking of taxes?
Yes.
Things that are owed.
Yes, we have.
Hmm.
You provided me with information in a way. I don't mind sharing information back. Yes, she did ask us to ask around and ask for ping to that telling us that not everyone has paid their taxes.
Just to tell you they don't pay their taxes at all?
That they are behind in their taxes. We didn't get exact details of how long ago it was or when they were originally due, just that we are to go around and check to see if they owe taxes.
And what
do you
if
know
they
of
aren't
it?
able to pay? Oh, I know plenty of people here owe money to most types. I'm just here to help.
Despite how I look, I am not the type that would do a shakedown, and nor would I allow them to do so. Kai was in the middle
You look like
of...
a mercenary.
Oh, then thank you very much. That actually... Then, never mind.
I am Dorian.
Tris. Oh.
Reese. It's a good name.
Thank you.
You have very kind eyes. Something tells me you're not here just to collect taxes.
We're here to help a friend. What do you know of this lady?
Help a friend. Lady Abida, she's the one above us all. She is the gift to the land. Right?
I'm new here. I'm willing to have
You're
open ears.
new here. That's why I see the ears. You are not from Rove.
When I'm in new places and people are very hesitant and they're very complimentary and don't have a single negative thing to say, I like to get a large variety of opinions to get the true facts.
Alright, that is a noble goal, for sure. And what do you think of good old Balam?
It's a very lovely city, but I can see what you meant about the whistling.
Aye. Also, Balam is country.
Ah,
We're here in
very
small
lovely
city.
country.
Right. So, I am a procurer of rare things. Actually, no. Purveyor of contacts who have good things. Did you get everything you needed from good old merchant?
Not everything. The main things that we've been going around is taxes and something that you would be familiar with, a jar of blood.
Jar of blood. That is true. I am looking for some.
There's a barrel of hay just right.
Did they ask you for
But
some?
perhaps.
Barrel of hay.
Oh, we secured our own deal.
I don't know.
Are you looking for some?
Said she'd be back.
We are going to give our own supply of blood, as it were. Is that going to be an issue?
As it shows on the model, it is
Oh,
bagged barrels.
it's no issue. It's always nice to have good friends, though.
Do y'all know
Right?
what bad
Mm.
arrows are?
Do you know what she does with the blood?
What she does with the blood? No.
Mm. I see.
Solid.
So is that what you were
I'm gonna try and like shake it to
going
see if there's
to
liquid in it or
see if I was willing to buy the jar of blood?
Solid.
No one's. It's thatch barrels. There wouldn't be liquid in it. They would all drip out.
But I thought maybe that's why they were tied up, so they didn't drip. No, I thought the thatch
Sorry,
was
something
over
in my
one
ear.
barrel.
Repeat what you just said.
Were you going to sell me a jar of blood, or was there some other business you meant?
It depends. I always like to keep an ear out for good deals. If it's something you're looking for, perhaps.
There's only one thing that I'm looking for, and I don't think I'll find it here. An entirely different world.
What is that?
The killer of my parents, but I don't think you can supply me with that information.
Your merchants are willing to buy.
Hmm,
A merchant of many things.
that sounds like a pretty difficult one. But you never know.
Well, if I think that there's something that you can get me information on, I will let you. I will come to you.
Blades in the dark can be very convenient.
I will definitely keep an eye out. Is there any other information or anything else you wanted to sell me?
Well, it seems your friends are tropsing about.
Yes. Thank you for the offer. I will come to you if we need it.
Actually, where are you from?
I'm not from here. I traveled a boat and I ended up in the Astral Sea, so in this place.
What I mean is, if we are to have contact, where do I reach you?
I'm in Redwall.
Redwall, where is he? Is it in Rove? Is it in Izans?
It's in a different lands where the twin sisters are.
Different lands, twin sisters.
Which, I don't know, I'm not gender.
I have a map.
Warlock, which one? I'm not gendering.
This is the Aetheric Sea. Point to where you think you're from.
Points to where Redwall is on the map.
Oh, that far?
Yep.
I'll be honest with you.
You've come a long way.
We have.
I hope Rove treats you kindly.
What do you mean by that?
It's a war-torn group of nations trying to fight over land. You understand?
I do. All too well, unfortunately.
5 houses trying to fight over one piece of land. Isn't that so sad? But, in any case, I will come to this Redwall. Actually, it's a long shot. But if you need my help, here is a small stone.
Takes it.
Whenever you need it, of my services, just crack on the ground.
Alright. I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Safe travels, Trees.
To those. Right there.
Yeah. He has a bag of holding. I'm not going to carry that around with me.
He wanted to sell us a jar of blood.
Fuck off.
We're already getting it.
Oh.
Fuck off.
Do we need to leave?
Exact words. Exact
Drinks.
words. Exact words.
We just left.
Fuck off.
It's gonna be so awkward to walk back in. How about we walk this way?
Goat's
Yes,
blood.
let's walk this way.
Go buy some more bread
all
or
right.
whatever the fuck she's selling.
Yell it.
Exact words.
Yell it. Tell them yell it.
Did you piss him off again?
Yell it. Wait, me yell it or you yell it?
You yell what I told you.
I just was curious about, you know, I'm guessing what you've been talking about has been our...
Little finger up and flip them off.
Yeah, that helps.
I guess you've just been looking into, like, emeralds, you know? Good gems.
Hmm.
Right. Why would you need so much?
Too bad they don't rain from the sky.
Yeah.
Then again, that would do some damage to some roofs.
Yep.
We're in a safe place, you know that.
Another thing, I know it's like your entire thing going to back alleys, but I really don't think we should be alone anymore from this point on.
Fair enough. It didn't really pan out a whole lot of information anyway.
I didn't suspect much, which is why I was gonna say I want you two to stay as a partnered pair. I'll try and stay close to Enzo, but I have a feeling I might get dragged into another tea party, so if that is the case, you two need to stay close to Enzo. He's essentially our main reason why we're here, so. Additionally, please be... You guys already did amazing the first time we met Lady Abida, but just keep up the good, you know, good showings, good tidings.
Yes. That's what I've been trying to do.
Yep.
No. Weirdly enough, as weird as Balam has been, it's actually been rather calming compared to Redwall. Because at least chaos isn't happening out in the open.
What about?
You say that, and then something will happen.
See, Kai, I prefer the problems that happen in the open.
Pitter-patters, footfalls around you. From behind and around, you see them, truly,
Hello.
on the roofs.
Hello again. You guys interested in any fruits? They're actually really good.
Do I actually see them, or do I just see like a shiver?
Oh no, you see them. Because I see them.
You see them.
Oh.
You guys want any fruits?
They're not really eyeing towards you. They're eyeing towards the merchant.
Pears.
I can go for an apple.
Those are really good. I actually tried one.
Apples are a silver apiece.
Okay.
Got
Hands you a
oranges,
silver.
tangerines, pears.
Thank you.
Get me one too.
Here's an apple for you.
Thank
You know what they say? An apple a day keeps the dragons away.
I need the silver for an apple. That's what you want.
All right. I'll just have.
Here you go.
Oh. I'll just
You start to see visibly, all of you, even untrained. She's out in the markets at night. It's as if she's expecting something.
Yeah,
She's
no, I was
shivering
just told that
close
people
to the
don't
eyes.
stay out in the markets during the nighttime, so this is kind of weird. Are you cold? I mean, it is raining and it is nighttime. Not many people stay out to sell during the night, from what I can tell.
Well, people are always hungry, so it's a long job, but I'm here late. Come in early.
Would you like a blanket?
If we're cold, I can go and grab one from in there.
Oh, well. If you already know where to go, then I bought a couple, so I was gonna offer one. Oh, the apple.
pretty good.
It's tasty.
I was surprised, too. Like, I'm surprised Balam's soil is so good. Then again, with how much it rains and the weather that they get, it does make sense. It's very well watered. But sometimes you don't want it to be too watered, because then it gets muddy and difficult, so...
We very much get used to the rain here.
Do I taste anything weird about the food?
Nope. Fresh food. You see her stance. It's very readied, almost ready for anything as she shivers. You almost feel like her dress is coating something, but you're not entirely sure.
Have you tried her
Enzo,
apples?
you would know that this one is also not paying their tax. And you would know, off their eyes, off their stance, off of everything. I'm going to tell you in another VC.
Alright, I'll just keep talking about apples.
Apples.
You even have cat?
You sell more than apples?
Yes, you got pears, oranges, tangerines. Trying to figure out what this is.
Is that a mango?
That is a very great delicacy. It's a golden honeydew melon.
Golden honeydew melon. Maybe we should buy some for the guard.
Perhaps, yes.
God, we have a lot of guards, member. How many
Where'd you get your dress from, by the way?
3, 5?
Very lovely.
It's tailored here.
There's a lot more than that.
Custom tailored?
That is true.
But I mean, like, we can cut them into slices.
Yeah, we can.
Maybe one of your assistants.
That was important. Sorry.
Notice something, Enzo.
I'm just looking.
Mm.
I'm just interested.
They're very fine wares.
They are.
They do look
apples
good.
are even more delicious than what we have in Redwall.
How many should we get? We're thinking about getting a bunch of the honeydew melons.
Well, at least a couple for steel alone.
Should we cut it into slices?
Merchant, so
Yeah. Why don't we go into our
Well,
Something
steel
just-
would probably
of
take a
course.
full thing, I would think.
Thank you.
Same goes with Torg. We'll probably eat at
Enzo's
least
gonna
5
get to
of
the
them.
bottom
And the
of
veil
what
closes.
he was shaking about, so...
Mm-hmm.
Till then, I guess we...
Thank the gods.
Golden wanted
I'm gonna be dead honest with you.
We had
Yeah,
a couple
Vaughn,
traders
you
come
know
in with
about
those
this,
once
right?
before. I do. It's just, it's not really a delicacy that we did much
Listen,
back
I
in my
understand,
hometown.
but it's either us
Stormsworth Farms were more about...
or them.
We did
They won't come
mostly
as much as I
main
do.
kinds
You
of
know that.
crops. Wheat.
My hands are tied.
We did wheat for flour, and we
do you
did
want?
apples, carrots, corn, pretty much every
Here's a
basic
copy of
fruit
my
that you could
tax
think of. One of our delicacies was Honeycrisp apple, golden Honeycrisp apples,
And you see that they
and
pay their taxes accordingly. But you
we also
feel
had a
as if
unique
she
way
doesn't need to
of
pay
making wheat to where the flour would
kind of
be
taxes.
would have
Having
different
this detail of assassins
tinges of
around,
flavor to it.
it's
Essentially,
as
we would
if
grow the
Abida
wheat
has learned
in
something
between
about this one.
rows of other farm crops.
Okay.
It's like in between apple trees.
You see the problem.
And the apples would sort of,
Oh, thank you again.
in their growing
kind
process,
folk.
ferment.
Absolutely.
Why are they here?
You've done many goods this day.
I try.
Family provides the most amount of food.
But yeah, it was flavored wheat was essentially, or flavored wheat and
That is
flour was
valuable
essentially
in and of
our,
itself, is it not?
which is why I was able to make such good donuts, because we did a lot of bread work.
Wait, you make donuts?
You see why there's that tax.
Oh, you were gone that day, but were you there
Favors
when I made the
the
donuts
old-
that cured the rain?
Yes, I was there for the donuts.
Storming on everyone? Yeah. They
Yeah.
were
I've
amazing.
been hearing them on the roof. I know they're watching. and my family does.
Maybe I should make
need me,
more.
But
Or not donuts, but
what is that price?
we could do just
Could you try to
normal
make
bread
them
loaves.
sweet next
we
time?
could sweet donuts. That could be interesting.
Yes.
Add a bit more sugar, maybe add in some. Ooh, what if I made fruit donuts instead of glazing them with, sugar or chocolate or anything like that? Glazing them with like apple juice
When it
and
comes
orange juice.
to Golden Leaf,
No.
that
Yes.
place
But
is
banana bread's
I don't
amazing.
think they'll-
Now imagine a banana donuts.
Within the bubble.
You don't like banana bread?
in the bubble.
Banana bread is in the gray area for me. I do
Banana
like it,
bread's
but not all the
amazing.
time.
Tris, do you like banana bread?
I've
You
had.
know that this
Wait,
issue
you guys
needs
have
to be
that?
handled by
I have not
the
seen
night.
it since I came to Redwall.
Oh,
Let me make a
well,
proposition
you know what?
to
That's
you.
what I'm making next. I'm making everyone a big batch of banana bread. We just need bananas. And bread.
I need you to pay. I don't
Not
know
in that order.
what the hell she wants, but whatever she wants, you have to give her.
Oh, do you do?
Otherwise,
You
you're
really
not gonna
haven't
be
tried
back.
banana bread?
No, I have. That's
They are.
not.
That's.
And you know
I haven't tried. I haven't
I know
really
your
seen
family.
much.
Well, he
of...
says he dislikes banana bread,
Well known
which
around
I
here.
find insane.
I dislike it, but at the same time, I like it. I don't like it a lot.
That doesn't make
Too
any
much.
So it's still
might
good.
have to start selling
it's
in another
just
place.
good.
Still
It's
good.
not great. It's not bad.
It's just
okay,
too much
you had me under the
potassium.
Rough.
too much potassium. Sure.
I have a small.
I've
little
heard
house in
somewhere.
New
Oh,
You'll be safe there.
I don't know, God.
I guess we don't know about potassium yet, even though there are alchemists. But
If you believe I'll be
banana bread seems like a good idea. Or maybe instead of, I think banana bread's gonna be the next side dish I
Wherever
bring,
you are.
or like. But what should our
To the lovely
main course
gentleman in
be?
red.
I'm kind of drawing up blank. Everything
Hmm.
that I'm thinking of is stuff that the twins told me that they're going to be working on making, like growing once they get
Yeah.
everything set up in Redwall. Rice,
Well, I mean, we're here.
eggplants.
We're at a farmer market. So.
It's
Ooh,
not
I can make
just
some
me.
killer
If I go
rice.
somewhere else after paying
We
the
have
That's
some
price,
another
rice,
thing
maybe
we
some,
did a lot of
chicken.
in Stormsworth.
they'll just go after someone else in my
Chicken.
family.
We'd have to have
There's-
actual chicken. Well, actually, no. The Agricultural
Nothing.
Guild is setting up their branch there. It's where I bought the flour
Several,
and
but
things for
even if all
yeah,
my family
the donuts,
disappeared
so-
to
The twins
this
is.
village,
Have you met them yet?
now, What?
the twins. I
what
do not
happens
believe
in
so.
the food?
The bunny?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, they are going to be making. I met them. They were actually one of the first people
It's
I
a
met when I
hard
came to
thing.
Aether. So,
I understand what you're saying.
I see. I
They-
don't get to Aether very much.
they are. Well,
Duties and all.
she's going to be moving to Redwall, from what I understand. She's going to be the one that's going to be
Awesome.
handling the agricultural
know.
branch in Redwall.
As you're looking towards her and you're looking towards the situation,
I see them.
you know you have.
Guess we're gonna
onto something
get
at
to
the
know
time.
her.
You may be able to come up with solutions later.
I would recommend it if you like
Hmm.
food.
This is one decision you do not want.
Well, I
to
mean,
make.
considering I cook for the guard every day, and I'm one of Redwall's greatest chefs, if I do say so myself.
Oh
something
no,
presented
Definitely
in
have
front
to
of
do
you.
a lot of business there.
she's very good. You might have some competition.
I might have to
I
challenge
might
her.
have some
then.
competition with Tina as well. She's becoming a great chef as too.
Tina is becoming a great chef, but she still only specializes in soups.
I'll be
So
back
we
with
need to
Tina
broaden
first,
her
but
horizons a
tonight,
bit.
I need what she owes. My hands are tied. Your hands are tied.
I guess Redwall is going to have a cook-off.
You know,
But
it's a
A
forever
food
contract.
war, to say. That'd be a good event to host.
It's not something to be
You can have a
taken
cook-off
lightly.
and have people from the Redwall Guard
No.
act as judges.
like I said,
It would be a nice
both our hands
festival,
are tied.
but the problem
Tonight,
is it might bring
I
some
need
chaos,
what you owe.
like it typically does.
When is Redwall not in chaos? We have to make the most
when
of
it
it.
comes to the next few days
True.
when my hands aren't tied, I can work
Instead
on
of the
another
gods
solution.
being judges, why don't we
But I
have
don't
the
have much
people
time
be
left.
judges?
Or we could have like one judge from
I
each
want
faction.
what's
A
best for my
mercenary
family.
judge, a guard judge, a
You
civilian
can
judge, a
promise
healer
me you will
judge.
make sure that they're
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, that could work.
I'll pay what is owed.
But it would need to have an odd number, otherwise you might
It's simple enough.
end up in a tie.
Oh yeah, wait. Maybe we can get Orendel in on it.
Yeah, is that
You know, have the Archimage there?
Yeah.
I'll pay those taxes.
Would that even be something he would do though?
Either that or the mayor.
I
mean, if I asked him, I'm sure.
It's not something I can give him.
I don't know, like, I don't
I'm his
know him
favorite
all that
student.
well, but I've heard him talk. He seems pretty serious. I don't think he would
is.
do anything.
He's the one
like
that assigned me as captain of the Redwall Guard, so. He's
Where do you-
sort of
where does
like
your
a
family live?
mentor slash boss to me.
They are a few miles outside of the village.
I still gotta speak
they
to
run
him or
most
the
of the farm.
mayor.
I just come here to sell.
To
I'm
move
much
the
better at
healers to inside the town.
Make sure they're safe.
I have sent word as well. We are getting, hopefully, barracks we're getting a building for the healers. Hopefully we're going to get a lot of new renovations to Redwall.
First.
For all the different organizations.
All done.
I'll have to put that stuff.
Business concluded.
Alright then.
We're closing up shop for the day.
Alright then, that is fine. I would have loved to buy those Honeycrisp melons, but...
I mean, if you
We
want
are
to buy
busy,
them real
so-
quick.
Of course, how much for all three of them?
All three of them will be 20 silver.
Here you go. Bag of holding.
Let us go.
Alright then. If we have everything finished.
Wait,
Well, I think
where did
everything's
those go?
quite good and fine.
Oh.
Come with us. It is time
Very well.
for your taxes to be paid.
Very well. I'll follow.
Let's go, gang.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Formation.
It's been a little bit since I've seen this in person.
The air weighs heavy upon you, Redwall Guard, as you all enter the shrine proper once more. The air feels different to you, Kai, even with the short amount of time that has passed. Feels a bit more dense.
Just the way I like
And
it.
as you think, there she appears, with a look of wanting.
Pleasure to see you once more, Lady Abida.
My lady, they're here to pay the taxes. As ordered.
Larissa.
Yes.
Step forward.
Enzo, You know exactly what she's about to do. You've never seen it done to an adult. You've seen it done to children, and you've gone blank at sometimes seeing it. As you all peer along and see Lady Abida tending to this one, a bright flash of yellow envelops, almost making it look like daytime right in front of your eyes. And slowly but surely you see weavings. You think of string, but are looking more of chains. All around. The absolute sheer push of mana. You feel the overall aura of it as this blessing is given upon to this person. And with a quick snap, she falls.
Eyes.
And as she commands, eyes up. With an instant, with no hesitation.
Now rise, my blessed.
No longer shaken. No hesitation. This woman is following order to order.
And rejoice. You have now been blessed.
I very much appreciate it, Lady Abida.
Now, step back so we may continue our business.
Whenever you're ready.
Have you gathered what is required?
Yep. Takes in the bag of holding, takes out first a pouch of gold. Second, puts the patch of gold down. Here's the jar. And then, lastly, takes out something. This is a gift from a magical merchant. I believe it is part of his debts, so to speak.
And what does that thing you wear?
This? Oh, fashion piece I picked up. Pretty cool.
Do not lie to me.
Okay, I thought I looked good in it, but it's also a magical item for my protection. I deal with a lot of things, being the captain of the Redwall Guard, and I believe it to be very useful to me.
Understandable.
Very well, then.
This is a very ornate ring that he gave me for you. I believe he said it was lucky or something to that line.
Acolytes. Retrieve it.
Oh, we're not that close.
There are formalities that must be upheld.
Of course. I suppose it's not uncommon for a man to get on a knee and offer a ring.
Move back and you almost question your decision. It's off. Your mind fogs at the comment of your tiara. It's odd as You're usually focused in your decisions. Your mind. He said it would protect your mind. But you know from a person like him, it's odd. From here on out, you'll start questioning your decisions a bit more.
Do
A
I
little bit
notice
more
this?
naively.
Because I have dealt with a lot of mind shittery in my time. Not just from
You
Lady
yourself would not be able to tell as you are wearing it.
Well,
On
that is
inspection,
the goal.
some people can look over it.
That is the gold that is owed. That is the jar of blood. With that, I believe that should be everything you asked for.
Acolytes. Retrieve the gold. Set it inside.
Yes, ma'am.
And as for the rest of you, step back.
So no tea time, I
must
suppose.
have room to prepare. For this, I will need the last favor.
That being...
Either you can agree to become blessed, Kai. For you to have a favor as large as this. Or you can give Enzo to me, and I will see to him inside the shrine.
So you're saying if I don't accept this boon, then you shall see to Enzo inside, and if I do accept it, you won't treat him, or you will treat him out here? I just wish to
You
clarify.
look upon her, and you know from yourself that she likes to keep things to herself. Although, if the extra favor were to be pulled out of you, as you would want her trust, as she would want to trust you, it's almost a test to see if you truly do want to help her, or just let things go.
You've left this up to me, and I find that very much appreciative. But do you mind if I ask Enzo's opinion in this matter? The entire reason I am technically here is him, and he's a friend of mine, so I just was wondering if we could have a quick chat.
Then confer with each other.
You want to step back a bit, or is right here fine? I figured. Like I said, we're friends now. This is about you. I'll leave it in your hands.
Going back there for me is suicide. I don't want you to be blessed, but if I go back there, I'm not coming out the same.
I already have one blessing.
Can I be honest with you?
Go ahead.
I have a lot of things up here that she cannot know.
Kai, you have seen Enzo, and you know that this land is in war, and you've seen him talk to Tempest a lot. That is all that you'll be given.
I am sorry.
You're a friend. Friends help each other out. That's all you need to remember. We have conversed, and I believe we would like it done out here, so I suppose I shall take on your blessing.
Very well. Move to the first Tory. This requires room.
Everyone except for Enzo, I assume?
Yes.
Just wish to clarify.
We want the blessing done first.
Very well then. Kai.
I heard. Suppose you wish me to kneel?
Yes.
I am rather tall.
Don't like this.
As you kneel and she walks towards you, the first thing that she does is take off the tiara. The first thing that you feel upon that tiara being taken off, yes, in your mind, you feel like you're more vulnerable to magics now. Although the fogginess is gone, you now know this. You feel clear in your decisions. Why did you make that decision?
That bitch really did sell me.
And now you feel an overwhelming presence of mind magic now that the tiara is taken off.
Here we go. The things I
As they lay upon their head. Hands upon your head. The same happens before to all. A flash within the shrine and within the sky. As she fulfills the blessing, Kai, you feel within yourself strings wrap upon you. Gracefully. It looks a little bit different than what happened to the other one comparatively. It's almost calming comparatively. In looking less like chains, it looks more like ropes of leaves and roses. And as they latch onto you, it doesn't hurt as much. It's more soothing, it's prickling. And as she does this blessing onto you, you blink and you see this flash of yellow spur along your mind. You hesitate a little bit, but now you breathe out as you're safe. You're safe with her. You trust her.
Rise and rejoice, for you are now one of the blessed.
Blessed by a friend. So fun. I would not wish to hold off Enzo's treatment any longer, though, so. Thank you once again, my lady.
Enzo, you would usually only see that type of blessing. You've seen it rarely. It's usually chains, rope. But the sighting of that kind
Are
of
you
blessing
sure
is
about
usually
this
only
guy?
made to children.
Is this what you wanted?
I'm not sure about the entire situation, but I'm sure about two things.
The fact that he didn't fall over. That
Enzo's
he
a
just
friend of mine.
healed softly. It's
Now he
odd.
is. He's friends with Tempest as well. And what I've done, hopefully will show him the value of friends. But what I also know is that despite how Lady Abida may look, I do consider her a real friend.
She starts weaving across. You see
Maybe you
a
should take some notes
large
about this,
glow around her and the environment as she draws the blood from the jar that you have gained before. Intricate lines, intricate writings, very detailed and very thorough for one that knows death magic the most out of Balam and possibly all of Rove. If there was anyone to do this type of treatment, in any expert case, it would be her. Blood trickles around you, Enzo.
I had my
So
fair share of
intricately.
strange controlling
So
spells in my life.
odd. You've seen this done before once or twice to those that have been very
Now you may think
injured
that,
or in loss,
but I know you
incapacitated.
guys may call me naive, but I see Lady
you're
Abida as a
feeling
friend. And I trust her.
sense
I don't think
of
she'd...
magic around you, mind magic. You know this all
I do
too
not
well.
deny
Your
that she would
blessing is
use
strengthening
whatever she has
more
blessed
and
me
more
with,
and more.
if
You're
it
feeling
came to it,
more
but
and
I do
more
not feel she would
protected.
abuse it.
And within an
No.
instant,
But,
you have a shock.
if for whatever reason she
fall
does,
over.
I know I have you two here to keep me in line.
I don't know what you expect me to
Enzo
do
falls
from
over.
her spell.
The blood
My magic.
of all
Knock some
around
sense
the
into me.
circle. The blood all around the circle seeps closer and closer, and the overall air of all the magic within you airs closer and closer to her. You start to see mana seep out. You see the candles from over here. As the environment is swiped clean, and the blood curls over him like a curtain, like a blanket. And then quickly, within a snap, the blood disappears. And the magic releases. Enzo, within that instant, you're awake. With a blink of an eye, you feel as if all of your emotions, all of the pain that you've gone on through the past day has entered you all at once with so much pain. You see the absolute pain and misery that Enzo is going through, the shakiness. He's rolling over himself multiple times. Enzo, everything is cured, but at the cost of a mind-critical injury. You see he's shaken, distraught. He has emotions now. He can absolutely feel pain, but it feels as if it's all come out at the same time. You know that this is critical.
This is something that needs to be treated today.
Jack. If you wouldn't mind, my lady, we did bring a healer with us. I believe he might be able to help.
I shall allow this.
Alright, Enzo, buddy. Look at me. Look at me. You're good. Friend Jack here
He'll be
is
all
gonna
right.
give you some
You are being healed by the healer. And as they try to do that, your pain starts to ease, but your mind is an absolute mess of emotions. That part of you cannot be cured by any simple healer.
I don't know. I don't think I can do it.
You might have to talk with Arendelle. He's an archmage. I'm sure he'll know what to do. Hey.
Yes.
Enzo, you there, buddy?
No, you can do something.
Grip my hand if you can.
Only if he comes up to you, you're blessed.
There you go, buddy. Deep breaths.
That was newly
Deep breaths.
marked.
Deep breaths.
Kai, you feel the presence, the glare upon eyes upon you. From Lady Abida.
My bless.
Jack. Tend to him. Triss, watch over him.
Yes, my lady.
Be alright. I'm sure that we'll find something for that migraine of yours, that headache, the pain that's within you.
Introduce me to this diplomats of your Redwall.
Diplomat.
Allow
That's...
me diplomatic immunity.
Oh, you mean that.
And along with an introduction with your archmage, then I may heal your friend here.
I don't know about the diplomatic immunity, or at least permanently. I'm sure I can offer you temporary while you're in my presence, if I act as your sort of guide and guard to Redwall, but permanent diplomatic immunity would have to be talked with Orendel, which you already wish to speak with the head mage, so we can talk about that then.
Or
He's also my mentor, so...
to guide me. This is noble.
You look upon him, and you're able to do as you please with him, but he's just...
I'd be more
you
than
know
happy to guide you through my town of Redwall.
that his mental image is just
Before I was the
shattered
captain of the guard, I was
from
the
the
knight of it.
range of emotions. But you've at least relieved him of the pain.
It'll be alright.
Do you wish to do this today? I have a feeling we might need to if we want to keep my friend in good shape.
Very well.
Is he going to be
Step
okay?
aside.
I have a few.
And from a quick flick of mind magic, she does that. And his eyes glow yellow. In and out. In and out. And he just breathes in and out. And within a few seconds, he's back to normal.
Good, buddy? Let's get you up off the ground. It's pretty wet.
Yeah, it's the least of my fucking worries right now.
There is much for me to do. However, the next time we meet, I shall enjoy our tea.
Of course.
As much as you've seen that official air within her this whole time, you look to her eyes and it's more calm, soothed.
And something I would like to give you as a personal gift, a friend to a friend, if that is fine. He'll reach into his bag, and he will pull out a amazingly large, golden, crisp apple that looks like it's been preserved and, like, tended to, and he'll offer it. It was custom to give the best of the crop back in my hometown to trusted friends, so this is some of the little I still have left.
A naive one, yes, but one that truly questions that it's interesting. So giving.
This gift is much appreciated.
Of course. We're friends.
I must be getting back now.
Whenever you're ready for that tour of Redwall and that meeting with Arendelle, just give me a message. Be more than happy to guide you.
I look forward to.
So do I. Well, gang, let's get back and make sure Redwall hasn't burned down while I've been gone. And get you back to your
It'll
friend.
be fine. Well, here's hoping the null problem is fixed.
I have a feeling that's not. Well, Mr. Knoll, I think, will be fine. Knolls in general, I don't think that problem's gonna resolve itself so easily. Hello there.
Welcome to the family, Kai.
A warm welcome indeed.
And you have a good farewell.
Good farewell to you.
I try.
Hopefully we'll meet again soon.
Of course. I always see the curious ones. They always come back.
Well then, gang, it's a long walk back to the Nexus.
And from there, it's cards down.
In character.
Mm.
I think that went a lot better than I expected.
Oh, what part? The part where your girlfriend enslaved someone, or the part where one of her guards stabbed someone?
No, listen. Let's
But she also
change
enslaved
phrasing.
him too. You gotta remember that.
But no. Let's stop this phrasing. Let's stop talking about this out in the open, and maybe talk somewhere a bit more private.
I worked in
Speaking of talking privately, speaking of talking privately, we've got some bullshit to talk about today.
Let's go to the guard
Oh,
quarters.
We can't. It's
not.
wait.
It's the beach.
From what I heard. Yeah, yeah, there,
Why?
there.
What happened in the guard quarters?
It is being
God.
used as a
friend of
holding
his.
cell. It's being used as a holding cell at the moment.
Oh, a holding cell. I was about to say, the moment you said Torg and a lady friend, I thought they were using it for other means.
I mean, he did beat the shit out of her.
Rusty
Or she beat
shield
the shit
on
out
their
of him. I don't
back
know
and
which.
rusty armor.
Now, actually, yeah, I'm gonna want all three of you who are on the mission to come with me. I'm gonna want all of you informed on this.
Is this what happens when we leave?
Now you know how I feel. This is exactly what happened the last time.
Oh no, trust me. You need to hear this.
Here's your pretty spot.
Welcome back. By the mountain.
Oh, I'm totally
Also,
joining
Tris,
in this conversation.
that went a
'cause I
lot
am
better
involved
than
in
it could have gone. Let's be fair.
Well, if we didn't interfere, that woman would be dead. And we don't know why she was stabbed.
Well.
How often does that happen when we're not there?
In Rove, I fear extremely frequently, which is why I'm trying to, change that by, getting some good words in with the missus.
Yep. Hello, welcome to Everything's Wrong in Redwall seminar. I am to tell you everything's
Woohoo,
going
I
wrong.
can't wait.
Okay, so for the start of our little talk, the Aether Guard were here today, which is, something they commonly seem to do for some fucking reason. They keep coming down here. And they were moving some carts, and they needed a wheel replaced. So, we helped them out.
Yep.
So,
I made a wheel for them.
Yep.
Alright, good so far.
This one smelled something funny, or was told there was something funny smelling in the cart. So, he took just a little peek to see what it was. For some reason...
Don't tell me it was corpses.
No, it was like gunpowder or something, wasn't it?
What I was told?
Gunpowder!
Yeah, gunpowder. Apparently they're doing some kind of trade with the Aether Guard and the mercenaries. I don't know what the fuck's going on there.
Can they not do it in Aether?
Apparently not. They had to bring the carts down here. But anyway, for further story time, Damien had a little look under the tarp, see what the smell was. Just casual glance. Wasn't inspecting it or anything. The Aether Guard proceeded to flip their shit and start making a fuss about it for security breaches or something like that.
Where's the guard, though? We have to check.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, but they started freaking the fuck out and basically told us we're bad at our jobs. Then we let them on their way after I basically told them I'll talk to Damien and quote unquote punish him later. I didn't, by the way. So after that, the mercenaries came around and said, "Hey, our leader wants to talk to you." So I was like, "Okay, sure."
Oh boy.
So first, it was simple. It gets better. So remember that job I told you I had the mercenaries do for me, just to help raise relations and all that?
Yeah.
Well, apparently on that job, they've somehow gotten me declared as a criminal in Aether now.
What?
I don't know how they manage that. Yeah, so they...
It's a good thing you don't go there.
Traps Cube.
Warning, the Aperture Science Companion Cube should not be submerged in water for any reason.
Just froze the ocean. I have no idea what the fuck that was. I apologize, that's just my instant reaction, I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
Give us a second.
So... Unfortunate. So, to continue where I was, they said they got what I wanted from them. And, you know, I was like, oh, okay, this is just business as usual, perfectly fine. Then Duran started to yell in my face, saying, oh, we're always causing problems for the mercenaries, a bunch of stuff about how we're replaceable, they have some sort of diplomatic protection against the High Mage, they
have a contract with Redwall, not anything else.
Yeah, well, they seem to think that they're not replaceable, but we are.
They're literal mercenaries. We are
They
gone.
ran through a huge fit, is the best way I can put it, about him peeking under the tarps somehow because of that really offended him, demanded an apology from him, and started to melt my gold in a chamber pot to sort of make me do what he wants me to do. Because at first I said no, obviously I was like, no, this is fucking stupid, this is childish. And yeah, so they started melting my gold, threatened us with the whole crimes and Aether thing to get the Aether god on our ass. Threatened us with the mayor and being replaceable. They basically
We literally talked with Orendel. He said that we're not, so, you know, I love their bluffs and all that.
Yeah, I basically said no to all of their demands, because why the fuck would I give in to any of their demands? But they eventually had me escorted under guard and, you know, that sort of thing to go get him. And then we quote-unquote apologized.
I said my piece and told him to go fuck themselves.
Yes.
You pulled. At least you didn't pull a Lin.
True. Speaking of, she's right behind you.
Smooth, Kai.
Lin.
So is that everything for the most part?
Ooh, can I say the last part?
Oh,
Actually, hold on. Before I say the last part, you said the part about Tor.
Okay, yeah, so I don't know what the fuck's going on with Tor. He like did like a big transformation thing in the arena. This lazy friend of his, apparently from another clan, who has like a familial grudge against his clan, and she tried to kill his ass.
Because apparently his father killed her father, so therefore she shall get revenge by killing him.
Family grudges, I see.
And then the final part, I walk away. I get a drink, because I need a drink, of course. I come back, and as I'm walking back, I come across this knight with his sword branded like this. And of course, he goes, which he tried to talk to me, I'm assuming, but I turned around and asked him a question, like, what do you need? And he says, I'm here looking for somebody, blah, blah, blah. You know, he wanted to hurt, kill, hunt somebody, you know. And then he presumed to get in my face, which if Steel hadn't shown up, I'm gonna be honest with you, I would have put on my helmet and headbutted the fuck out of him. But
let's try and control things a bit more.
That's not even it. No, that's not even it.
There's more?
Not even it?
Yeah, there's more. Mothman.
Oh, Mothman.
Oh, Mothman, of fucking course.
Yeah, the Mothman came back, and you know our shield healer lady, her? Yeah, apparently she went out into the swamp, and on her own.
By herself.
Doesn't have any recollection of doing so, and got her.
Doesn't have recollection.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's the thing.
She was acting weird since the beginning, when we all woke up and gathered.
Yeah, she's been acting weird. Not sure what's going on with her.
Alright, we'll be sure to... We'll have to check on her personally.
Yeah, and we had a small
that the
bit
full
of drama
debrief?
with the... we had a small bit of drama between the Artisans Guild and the little goblin lady with the wrench.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, yeah. That makes sense.
Hopefully it's not too much trouble, because she still owes me a shield.
Yeah, she basically had she was telling a lot of lies about the Artisans Guild, about how they apparently kicked her out of her forge. Basically just trying to start drama.
Of course. When does she not? Now, is that everything?
The Artisans Guild. Yeah, that was everything. I talked to the Artisans Guild, and they went and talked to her. They settled it.
of course, a bunch of diplomatic shit happens right when I leave, just like last time.
Yeah, I handled things as best I could. I basically
You all
told
did
him
well.
himself.
The thing is, I have a feeling I'm gonna be seeing more of Duran for other reasons, though. But about what happened on our trip, really the only important thing that involves Redwall, it was mostly a personal trip. The most important thing that involves Redwall is that a woman by the name of Lady Abida, who is essentially the head priestess or the figurehead of the town of Balam, if you remember, when I went to the Balam Festival of Death. She is the head figure there and also head of the church there, and me and her are friends. And she has requested to come to Redwall to tour the place and to speak with the Archmage Arendelle. And I obviously offered to be her guide. When she does this, I expect everyone to be on best behavior, obviously. But besides that,
Otis said she was evil or something. I don't know what to tell you there. Otis got pretty freaked out about her.
I can understand why.
Yes, but she is a friend of mine. And so we shall leave it at that. I am dealing with... That is a more personal matter.
You're into, huh?
What? No.
You're seriously not going to tell
like-
him.
Tell
him,
What? She's a death and mind specialist when it comes to magic, but she also helped save Enzo, the person who was unconscious there. Apparently, he had a very, very bad mental illness, essentially, inflicted by some kind of magic. We went there, we did some favors for her. In exchange, she cured him, and now he is fine. I believe he's heading to Redwall, or heading to Aether to talk with Tempest.
Is she with the Redwall Guard?
But we are helping a friend.
I just want to make sure before I state things.
Oh, Rui? Technically, yes.
Alright. I
Ben's
kept my
technically not a part of
mouth
the Redwall
shut
Guard,
during that.
But as long as she doesn't misbehave, she's fine.
I kept my mouth shut during the visit, but what the hell, Kai? We did a shakedown for taxes with that one merchant, and we didn't tell her about
I paid
anything.
most of the taxes.
We didn't do anything about the fact that one of her assassination members stabbed some. Don't tell me they're guard. I was one of them. I know what an assassin looks like.
We treated them. We helped them. But the thing is, we don't have very much power when it comes to Balam. Okay, I want to change things there. Trust me, it's why I'm trying to get in good with Lady Abida. We can't just charge into a city that's not our...
I'm not saying we do.
We can't just charge into a city that's not our own and face legions of assassins.
But you're
and
saying
other
you
things.
trust her, and we couldn't say something to her?
I trust her to own and face legions. Not fully... headache. I do not fully trust her, but there are certain things that I do trust her when it comes to her. But I need to get in close, because the thing is, I've had personal talks with her. Yes, she may seem scary and evil, and I have no doubt that she has done terrible things as we've seen, but there's the potential, but there's something in there that can be saved. We have the potential to change Balam for the better. But we can't do that through...
I never said she was evil.
Do that through brute force or things like that.
I don't trust her, but I don't think she's evil. I mean, she healed your friend.
She has committed bad acts. Yes.
So have I, and I'm here, and you still hired me.
She did that to you, Kai.
It was
so
a
you trust
promise.
her.
That is true.
A blessing. It's not... I trusted her before the blessing.
Mr. Kai.
Point being, now you should be able to do something in there to help
I
out.
will. When she returns, I'll talk to her. I'll get her alone. We'll have a personal conversation like I planned.
Are you very sure that you can actually change someone's whole nature, not just their opinions?
I know that she was once someone like me. And while that has changed,
And are
I
you
can
sure
still
that's
see
enough?
there's a little bit of that in her. It may be hard, it may take time, I may have to talk with Tempest and other people who are more skilled in the places of Balam, but I want to help not just her, but the city of Balam and the entire country of Rove just as much as they do.
And are you
My next
sure
plan
that
is to
this
talk
is
with
coming?
Tempest.
Are you sure this is coming down to a factor of convincing over, per se, manipulation of what you want?
If I know that there's a chance that it fails. As naive as I may be, as much as you all may see my kindness as stupidity, I know that there is the chance that I can't change her. But there's also the chance that I can. And I have to at least try. If I try and I fail, and there truly is no saving her, or Balam, then I will do what I have to do. But only as a last resort.
Just don't stick your dick in crazy, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
All I ask is that you at least understand
And this
that's
shouldn't
what's going
affect
on.
Redwall. I understand that's what's going on, but I've specifically told her that this is a personal matter between me and her. She wants to come to Redwall, but I am not allowing her anything. That is all up to Oriandel, which is why I said that I'd bring her to a meeting with him. Not only that, but I'm sure Oriandel of anyone can help give me some insight when he meets her. Not only that, but Enzo, I have done a huge favor for. We helped fix him, and so I trust Tempest. We are good friends. I believe if I go to them and I ask for advice and what is going on, that I have a better chance of fixing this.
You're right. I think we should just leave this talk there. I think that's how we're gonna get through this.
This is more of a personal matter, but trust me, the moment that this starts directly affecting Redwall and directly affecting the Redwall Guard, it's no longer a personal matter, it's a job matter. And
So
I
what are
will
we doing about the mercenaries
tend to
then?
it accordingly, so. If for whatever reason Lady Abida and the city of Balam pose a threat to Redwall, I will deal with it properly. But until then, this is just a personal quandary between me and her. The mercenaries, I don't know. I have to talk with Oriandel. He was the one that wrote the contract to hire them. I think it may be best if we alter that contract. I believe
I would
they
say tear it up.
feel it as
Hey, remember
much
when you
as
threw that cube into the ocean?
Yes.
Well, the giant fucking explosion that goes up like 20 meters into the air happened just now where you threw it in there.
not the weirdest
I'm
thing
not
in
even gonna look at
Redwall,
that.
but
I'm not gonna even turn around and look at that.
essentially, if I also believe that Oriandel should just nullify the contract. When I talk to him about it, I'm going to offer it as an option, but I have a feeling that he may not. Because while as much as we hate the mercenaries, they've done a couple of missions here, and...
Oh, no. You're not talking to him. I am.
We're both talking to him.
Because considering what they just did to me today, oh no, they're gone. They're done for.
Yes, we need to talk with Oriandel to alter the contract.
I never knew you guys were fans of the water. What brings you on beachside?
Guard meeting.
Guard talk.
Oh, whoop. Oh, sorry then.
It's fine. We're basically done anyway.
Oh,
We were
for certain
finishing
news,
up,
Just so you're
so-
aware, Mr. Kai. There is a female Turk in your little barracks now.
Yes,
so
I've been
be
told.
careful.
Yeah.
But yes, I will talk with we will talk with Oriendel, and we will have that contract altered, if not dispelled. I do not think the mercenaries are a good force. Their influence hasn't... While they have helped in manpower, I don't think their influence is worth it. And Triss,
Times are hard, Lynn. Times are hard.
I know you're worrying, but like I said, this is a personal matter. If it becomes a guard problem, I will deal with it. But until then,
No, I'm not.
I can trust you to keep an eye on me, can't I?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Just
It's gonna be okay.
be careful. I'm not just worried about Redwall. I'm worried about you. I used to be in an organization like that. They are, what I was trying to say earlier, is they are using tactics that are not amateurs. They are very well trained and very well experienced. They know what they're doing.
And not to be
careful
trifled with.
I know.
I know.
Just be there for
That's all I ask.
That's why I brought you along. You're experienced, and I'll be careful. After all, if something happened to me, who would lead the Redwall Guard?
Well,
Steel. Steel, yeah. He's literally next in line, but...
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'll let you know about the business
I'll deal with
expenses
it
for the mission
carefully.
later.
Yes, do.
Wait, did you put everything
Hi.
on his tab?
No,
for
I
you?
paid with gold this time.
Okay.
I'm just
I paid for mine.
I'm just teasing you a little bit.
Hi. I have my fair share of my adventures. I'm a lot older than you. And I've seen what they do there. Please. Please be safe.
I will.
Don't
And if
fuck
I'm
the
not,
crazy lady.
I can trust you to be there to heal me
Exactly.
if needed, can't I?
He probably will.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you hear how he was talking about her? Oh, he's down bad hard. He wants that.
As long as he can keep it separated. It's not like I've kept it separate before.
Understandable.
Wait.
Why is
Everything okay
What's wrong
here?
with you?
He's coming
he's
back.
actually
No,
behind
never
me.
mind. They're getting him. I don't have to do anything.
Is everything okay?
Something just kind of crossed my mind for a quick second. You said that you were in trouble with the Aether Guard. Is that applying to the entire Redwall Guard? Like, if we go up and we have our badges on, or is that going to be a problem?
What kind of magic did you have?
I don't know. So far, it's just me, but they might extend it. I don't know. All I know is I'm apparently in trouble with the Aether Guard now for something I didn't do.
Well, I don't have my badge out, so maybe I can try to pry and see if they... Maybe they don't know I'm Redwall Guard, and I can pry what's up their ass.
I mean, the thing is, I'm pretty sure it's just the mercenaries talking shit. They're just blowing smoke up their own ass.
I don't know. It could be.
I would like to resign from the Redwood Guard, please.
No, you're
'Cause I
stuck.
would like to go kick their asses.
Oh.
I want to
Sadly,
train
I
more.
refuse your resignation.
Hey, the Kayana might need you. They're over there. They went towards the fishing area. We'll catch them.
When the time comes,
okay.
I'll let you kick them first while they're down.
I know. Twice now, but I'm guessing this is a different blessing than the original.
If what he's saying is true and you went through a ceremony, that means that you have a spell over you that will be with you for the rest of your life.
The thorns? Or roses?
whatever she's shown you. The blessing by her is ingrained within your whole mana stream. It's a complicated spell, high level.
Indeed. But Enzo's better now, so...
It's not about that. You, Tempest is gonna
Coming
try
from
to do the
someone-
same thing. Oh, god damn it, a 5. Damn it. I can't focus right now. She almost killed me.
Oh, you
put
guys
the tiara on.
had bad blood. I was about to say, with
the
the
tiara on.
19, you see the tiara on his waist.
Put that on.
Oh, but Lady Abida took it off me, and it clouded my
it
judgment.
on.
Put that
Put it
on.
Okay.
I will roll for how good the tiara is, especially with the blessing now. With a 13, you'll mask out the sound. She'll get a picture of what's going on, but she won't hear anything.
Alright then.
In short, she almost killed me. She's waging war against all of our knights. You know the Umbral attack that happened within Rove? She was spearheading it.
What? She's behind the Umbrals?
She's not behind it, but she
is associated
Lady
with it?
Abida is not who you think she is. She is not nice. All those people, those blessings, are just making people into her puppets to do her dirty work. Every
I
single
know she's not
person,
nice.
her
I could gather that
soldiers.
much.
You wanted to have tea with her.
Because I think that there's a chance that
Kai,
she can change.
she killed the last wielder. This staff? She killed the last one.
So you think she's beyond saving?
Yes, very much so.
I think so.
Every
I don't know, because my
person that
first
you
introduction to her was her stabbing me in the gut and me being unconscious for 2 weeks. Remember when I was gone when everyone thought I was dead? Remember that?
Yes.
It's very noble that you want to save her, and the reason why I left my organization is because there are times that you can save people and they don't need to be taken out. But there are some people in this world that you cannot negotiate with, and you cannot get them to change their nature. You cannot save them.
Listen,
Kai,
that is one thing.
Kai.
Do you know what the blessing does?
I believe it's some sort of control thing from what I've seen of other
That's
people.
not just it. If she wants, she can control you. She sees everything you see. She hears everything you hear. She can go through your mind and see any sort of...
We went to a fort to save Councilman Kir, one of the councilmen of Balam. There were tens to hundreds of arrows going towards us from his own men because they were blessed by her.
I was going to come to you two about the situation in Barov and Balam and Rove in general, because I want to try and help. It's one of the reasons I got involved with Lady Abida, but I can
That's
see
not
it's a
gonna
lot
happen,
bigger
Kai.
than I initially thought.
Kai, one thing I'll give her... I hate doing this. The thing I give you credit for is trying to see through that. If there's anything that she doesn't go away from her deal. She's a Balam. She has her honor. You probably see that and you think of that as good within her. But that's good for only Balam.
I know.
And
I had a
herself.
personal talk with her about her past, about things like that. While she may not... Well, I have no doubt that she's a bad person now. She was once a good person, once someone who just wanted to help their people and their country. And I know that they've probably been corrupted and changed. And what if there's a chance
She was
that
a
that
part
can be
of the
undone?
invading force that burned half my country, Kai. Caused extermination of the elves within my country. You remember seeing those bodies that Enzo reported back to me? The people that stuck this woman into a staff. She helped. I don't know if... I'll cut you some slack here. I don't know if she's doing this under orders, if she's strict under it, or whatever. Balam has the ways of coaxing people even at the highest ranks. I don't know, Kai, but...
Now, the blessing...
I just wanted you to know.
I see.
It saved a lot of valuable information. Because if I went in that back room, either A, she was going to do more than just fix me, or B, I wasn't coming out. So you have that going for you.
He's my #1 informant for Rove, for Balam. He keeps tight tracks on the marketplaces of Balam. For me.
But I'm gonna be honest. Whenever those two acolytes came, it should have just been not alone, but you should have held them off until we could get someone else who knows the situation.
You're right. But
because
you had to be
you
tended
three,
too quickly.
I know. You three don't have a clue what's happening.
I especially know
But
that.
now you do.
I never knew this much.
And if you want any more information, Enzo's always here. Now, he probably owes you a lot of favors. But you also have me and my knights around.
The only time you can take that tiara off is when you go to sleep. You need to keep that on. I don't know what other effects it has, because that merchant's a piece of shit. I'm gonna try to do my best to work on something. Probably with Tempest, that's probably better than that TR.
Oh, that merchant is definitely full shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
It clouded my mind a bit when I wore it.
Tiara.
It does help with
Let me roll for it. At the 16, he'd be able to tell. Your mind is clouded.
I think...
You won't be able to make decisions right with that thing on. It's a trade, but if you want to be a leader, you have to make your own decisions.
problem.
No,
I am
here's the
kind
thing
of
about
captain of the
Abida.
guard.
One thing... You won't need to wear that at all times. But you'll need to be careful with what you say and what you do and what you see. If you want to be careful of that, wear that tiara. I would not say that you need it all the time. But like Enzo says, he needs that release sometimes, and sometimes you need that barrier to make sure you feel safe.
Personally, I don't like people seeing what I see, so I keep it up all the time. Unless I'm physically cannot.
For good reasons.
That too.
Luckily, I mostly deal with a lot of Redwall bullshit, but if it ever comes to Tempest things, I'll be sure to put it on. But
if it comes to Tempest things, if it comes to Merc things.
And so, tell him the problem with the Tempest things and Redwall things.
and Merc things? Because the Mercs have been kind of a problem for the Redwall. down there.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Lady Abida being able to be in Redwall.
Oh yeah.
Yes, but I'll be
You said
watching
she could-
her.
It doesn't matter.
I'll have plenty of guardsmen
At this
the
point,
ready.
At this point, Kai.
Her assassins are
Yes,
so good
Kai,
they can
it's
sneak
best
in
if
with
she
her without
doesn't
any
come
of you
here.
noticing. I could probably
Exactly.
barely notice. I am highly skilled,
You've already been
and I would
well.
have to be very
have that.
concentrate and watch. Maybe
have
the
that.
other person we just hired might be able to watch out for that, but they are very skilled.
You have that?
Yes, Kai. It's better
You
chance than
know-
not risking it.
You know firsthand how charismatic she is.
Yes, I do.
No offense, you have a land full of idiots who don't know that. She could
We
spread it
do.
to
You're right
anyone.
about that.
She could spread it to anyone behind your back.
I'll keep a tight leash on her. Or at least try to. And not only that, maybe I can talk with Oriendo. He's an archmage. He might know some ways
You
to
promised
try and
that she could
reverse this
talk to
blessing.
him.
Yes, but if I talk to him first,
And she'll
then
know
maybe we
if you're
can
hiding
plan
something or lying.
Excuse me.
I
You have
don't
to be
like
upfront
to
with
lie.
her.
So that shouldn't be a problem.
That means you
Tempest,
can't.
Enzo. I realize that this situation is far bigger than I ever thought it was. But with my few trips to Balam, to Rove, I want to help. The people of Rove. And if you're doing that, well, I've already helped Enzo.
I already see both of you as friends.
I'll help in whatever way I can. Maybe, as much as this is a curse, it could
RPM.
also be a secret blessing. Maybe I can be your
You
inside
should.
man.
You should bring him to Golden Leaf. Have you been to Golden Leaf before?
No, I haven't left Redwall for like ever. Besides the 2 times I went to Balam.
should bring him to Golden Leaf and let him see firsthand. Some of the people.
Additionally, if wearing this tiara does mute sound or other things, if I just pretend like I'm sleeping, but talk and they can't hear, then that could be also a way.
They can see through that.
Okay.
I've tested it with Enzo. It does not. That does not work. You cannot fool a blessing.
And I'll just have to not lie, which I don't really do anyways, so... Just have to be very smart about my wording.
We can work with this. I've already won my nights with Redwall. Aether's been the main place where they've stayed. The Archmage already doesn't like having me here. You'll have that talk with her. You'll get that tool with Redwall shaped and done. Just let Enzo will be the one to talk to, because he tells me everything.
I'll try and keep them
If you
away
two
from
keep
any
together-
Tempest Knights as well as possible. Tell Otis to lay low.
It's not so much that the knights will go after her at any moment. She has a bounty on her. You have to be careful of those mercs. They have a bounty on her as well. By
I'm gonna
Lord
have to,
Valdis
have to
himself.
tell Duran.
Duran's involved
Just
in
to-
this.
Because he's a merc.
He was one of
If
my
he
knights.
sees her, had to.
He was one of your... Why is he such an asshole, though?
He's an old man.
Because he's in a pole. It's something with the Nolans. It's his nature.
I see. Well, there goes making peace with them for the Redwall Guard.
The biggest problem is right now with this whole situation is that she doesn't just have Balam. Her influence can be anywhere, and we really have no clue. We know that
it was present
obviously
when
it
she
started
came to the
in
festival.
Balam, but it could have. We know it spread so far. For all we
Can
know,
these-
someone in here could already be blessed.
I might be able to help. I sensed one time when someone from Balam, the person who invited me to the Festival of Death, I could sense the mind magic on him, and I stupidly tried to tamper with it, which is the first time that I ever heard Lady Abida. Met her, so to speak. So I might be able to tell that, but is there no way that these blessings can be used against her? Are they not
Against
connections
her?
to her in
I've
some
tried.
way?
He said everything with the blessing. Human test dummy, practically.
But have you...
The only other thing I can think of is that makes her a beacon. Think of her as a tower, a lighthouse. And her people, the ships. That's the only thing I can think of as a mind magic user.
Well,
It's a
my
blessing and a curse.
ritual was different from others, from what I could tell. I saw the one lady happen and it was chains. Mine happened and it felt weird and different.
Yours
Do you
was
think that could help
roses
us in any
and-
way? Like
You
roses
told me you
and
had something
flowers,
similar
like
as a child.
thorns.
He had a child's blessing, not an adult one. When he was finished with the ritual, he didn't fall over, stayed perfectly upright. That never happens.
That's a first that I heard. She doesn't do that with adults.
Then maybe I can't save her, but maybe I can quote unquote weaken her. Maybe put some sense of whatever was once there back into her for a moment. To give us
I would
an
normally
advantage of
say,
sorts.
if you didn't have the blessing on you, you could keep having tea with her, try to make good friends with her, and then try to make her spill some things on accident, report it back to us. But because you're blessed, if you go in there thinking of that, oh, I'm gonna go in there and be a spy, instantly, she knows. You're dead.
Well, if I'm being honest, the spy was more of a ploy for me to try and continue strengthening my friendship with her, because I know what you all said, but I am very stubborn, but yes.
You go forward with what you want to do, Kai.
If you need any help, though, just say the word and I'll do what I can. Perhaps I can be your own test dummy of sorts. Perhaps another inside man, if I truly do warm up to her.
We probably should use him at some point
And
to
so-
see how strong it is.
Is going to be your contact. I'm not tampering with that. Not again.
Understandable.
And there's going to be a contact. I need to distance. In short, as a lord, Redwall Guard is compromised. I'll talk to you in casual ways, but after this,
No official.
when it comes to serious things, Enzo will be our messenger for official business.
Our friend in between.
Alright. I need to
Try
head
my
off.
best. Indeed, we need to retire. Tris.
And from there,
Jackson. You two keep an eye on me.
If you start to
Make
act
sure I
up,
don't
I will
slip
give you a
up and make
cookie.
sure. Yes.
I'll just shoot you with an arrow.
A quick word with you.
Of course.
Just
Private, I
if you
assume.
two wanna just go that way.
Return to the
Yeah.
guard barracks.